Hello, everyone, and welcome to Extra Life here on Dork Tales. This is Game 1 of Extra Life, August Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, 2021. This is Animal Adventures, which is a fantastic module coming to you from Steamforged Games. We're not sponsored by them, but I love this book because the art is amazing. I like to show it off during our normal D&D games because the idea of, like, wizard cats and paladin dogs is something that I adore. So this game is, I mean, like, look at that. He's breathing green fire so hard, and there's Dog Tor Strange. I am super excited to be here. We're going to be starting right away, and it is going to be a fantastic game today. But real quick, I am your Dungeon Master, Kelly, and I use he and him pronouns, and I'm excited to be here because the BC Children's Hospitals benefit directly from every donation that you make this weekend. We hope that you donate a lot because you can win some fantastic prizes if you donate more than $5. And the more times you donate, the more chances you have to win before the end of the weekend. Be sure to, when you donate, provide your Twitch username or an email address that we can contact you at if you win. Because otherwise, we have no idea who won, and we have to skip you. All right, so with that, I'm going to pass it down for more introductions. Christine, why don't you go first?
Hello, I'm Christine, and I'm playing Nova today. She is a Siberian Husky Paladin. And I don't know what just happened to my video there.
Oh.
Zoom is doing funny things to me right now.
Yeah, Zoom is doing funny things to you. There we go.
Don't know why I did that.
I don't know why I did it either, but hey.
Oh, it did it to me too.
What?
I don't know. Zoom is
it keeps popping out to HD and then back.
All right.
The hell, Zoom? It just did to me again.
I've
never seen this before.
No, shit, go back.
I can crop you if needed.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually, Caitlin, you're fine.
Okay.
Let me just crop Christine real quick. So, whoop. Christine, I fixed it. Don't worry about it. Just leave it.
I haven't changed anything.
Well,
it's Zoom doing it by itself.
All right, that's even better then. All right, so let's pass it over to Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hello. I am super excited. I'm Robin. I use she, they pronouns, and tonight I am playing Hunter Mashiba, who is a ranger. Yes, a ranger named Hunter. I am very original with my names.
It's true.
Get used to it. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm just like loving to pet this right here.
Let's keep going around in a big old snake and say hi to Tasha.
Hi there. I'm Natasha Tuskovich. I'm on Twitch and the rest of the internet as Natasha Tuskovich Designs, and I'm really excited to run around and be a dog.
It's honestly all we've ever wanted. All right, over to Caitlin.
I'm Caitlin, and today I'll be playing Luna, the Samoyed Druid of the Stars, and she's a faithful friend.
Star Dog. All right, and finally, my best bud down in the corner. Hey, Dale, how's it going? I think you muted yourself.
There you go. I'm doing good, and today I'm going to be playing Snuffles, the the rogue today. And I don't talk about my breed.
You're a mutt, aren't you?
I am.
I put it in the corner and everything.
But I have the best ears.
Those are pretty great. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. Fantastic. All right, so folks, we're going to start the game right away. Quick thing: everybody has chosen their special breed abilities, and let's just quickly go through what they are. So Dale, you went last. So what's your breed ability? Which one did you pick?
The breed ability that I have got is where?
Oh, and who's a small dog? Raise your hand if you're a small dog. If you're a medium dog, raise your hand. Okay, we got 2 mediums, and if you're a big dog, raise your hand. Nice. We got no small dog. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I'm underdressed. Let me fix that. All right. Now we can do this.
Nice.
All right. So breed ability. Dale, what'd you end up picking?
I can't remember. Just trying to find it in my sheet here where I decided to put it.
Totally. Then why don't we'll come back to you.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I just have strength score increased by 1. Breed ability, here we go. upright and alert. You can
nice.
never be surprised. If your party is surprised, you will act normally in initiative order.
Nice. Christine, you have that one as well as Nova.
I'm just a little
Luna.
paranoid.
Yeah. Luna, what is your bonus?
Faithful friend. So I alluded
to
it earlier. So that's you're able to aid those around you just by your presence. Once per long rest, when an ally within 30 feet. Oh, that's a different one. That's okay. Ally within 30 feet fails a saving throw, ability check, or attack roll. You may use your reaction to allow them to attempt the roll again.
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah.
That is really good. Tosh, did you pick one?
I've got Sprinter. Increase your base move by 10 feet. When you use Dash, you can ignore the first opportunity attack that you would provoke.
I also chose that one.
Nice. That makes it nice and easy. And nice. All right. So I am very excited to be doing this. Any questions before we begin?
Are there treats?
I don't know. Did you bring treats for the entire class?
No. I was told there was going to be provided treats.
Someone lied to you at catering.
I do have treats, but I don't know if you can get to them.
Okay.
Oh, the treats are so far away.
They're so far away.
And one sec, just updating one last thing because this is the first game for Extra Life for a reason. Okay, and that should fix that problem. There we go. Cool. One of the things was slightly out of alignment, and that always gets to me when I'm anxiously doing the first episode. All right, folks, welcome. This is Extra Life Animal Adventures, episode 1 of the day. Here comes Catastrophe. It is a normal day in Gullet Cove. Well, as normal as it ever is for a town that has a preponderance of awakened animals. Animals that, through either sorcerer's inclination, magic in their blood, perhaps a mutagenic experiment, or just good or bad breeding, were born or created as awakened animals. These animals are as smart as any person. And although they live shorter lives, these animals become full-fledged members of society, able to do things like pay taxes and go to jail. Or perhaps something more fun, like go on adventures. And you happen to be 5 known, or at least fairly well-known, dog adventurers that have made it through Gullet Cove. Now, today, you have a job to do. And that is doing some work inside of a restaurant. You were all hired to clear out a rat infestation in a restaurant called Bonifacio. Bonifacio. I don't speak Italian, so you figure it out. But Giovanni Bonifacio hired you. Giovanni is a man who looks very much like a light bulb. His cheeks explode as red orbs out from his mouth when he talks, and his face is always a bright red. "I need you to go in there and clear out all of the rats," he said to you. And that's exactly what you're doing today. As you burst into the kitchen, I need everyone to make me an initiative roll.
Alrighty.
Let's start this off right. Oh, what do we got?
Oh.
Thank you for the follow, Satan's minion. Okay. All right, so as far as that, go ahead and put all of your initiatives in the Zoom chat. Okay, all right, so bursting in, all right, all Snuffles. Okay, so I have Hunter is going to be acting first, followed by Nova, followed by Haleth, followed by R1, R2, R3, and... Okay, wow, okay, yeah, here, obviously you're going last. Then it's going to be Luna, then it is going to be R4, R5, and Snuffles, and... Okay. As you explode into the room, you're going to see a fairly traditional kitchen area. A large stainless steel work table running down the center. A pair of Oh God, I'm blanking on that. Tosh, where they have the service trays going out the window. I can't hear you. Sorry.
Like a pass through, or
Yeah. Sorry, that was what I was thinking. It's been a while since I've worked a line. The pass-through has been boarded up with window shutters that have been locked from the inside. As you burst through the door, you are going to see that, however, in spite of this central area that has kind of a circular loop around it, where people will, where the chefs will work, where they can move around to the prep stations behind, to the pastry area, to the walk-in deep freeze that is radiating cold magic. You are going to see the entire place is a debacle. There are dozens upon dozens upon dozens of rats here. In fact, looking around the room, you are going to see that on the main line area directly in front of you, there are 3 fully divided swarms of rats arguing over pasta sauce, meat sauce, pasta. A couple of them are arguing and tugging back and forth pasta snacks. There are some giant rats over at the pastry station. A pair of them who are just gorging themselves on cannolis and other delicacies. One of them is snuffling his way through a bunch of biscotti while doing espresso shots. Kind of smoking them like cigars. That is in the far corner. And besides that, you can hear that inside of the deep freeze, something is trying to get out of the door. With that, we are going to go with Hunter. Hunter, you bust into the door. There are 3 rat storms along the central table. Immediately to the right at the back, you will see there is a giant rat that is gorging himself. And then one a bit further on at an espresso machine in the back corner who is doing, like, super shots.
How far away is the super shot?
Super shot?
Feet?
That is, that's going to be 40 feet of distance through this kitchen.
Okay, I'm going to use my sprinter ability to sprint faster because I get an extra 10 feet of movement, so that'll take me to 40 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to rush in.
As you do so, the one who is gorging himself on cannoli is going to pick up a giant pastry cutter wheel and is going to lash out at you, which you are going to dodge under because sprinter allows you to ignore an attack of opportunity. I'm going to say that he still spends his opportunity attack reaction, though, to do that. So rushing up, you are going to leap at the rat. How are you going to attack?
I am going to whip out my sickle.
Okay, just...
Exactly. I just, like, pull it out from, like, a cute little, like, backpack strappy thing I have on my back. And I'm just going to, like, and make an attack at him. And just
Sounds
whip
good.
it.
All right, you're going to have disadvantage on this attack because as you attack this rat, you are going to see this giant rat that is streaked with like an oily, viscous solution that you'll recognize as sweating out coffee bean oil. He is vibrating.
Dude, you might want to, like, slow down. You're going to have a heart attack, which would make my job easier.
All right.
Ooh, disadvantage, eh?
Disadvantage.
Oh, that's rough. Ha, ha.
What'd you get?
It's rough. I just made the pun. That's gonna be a 9.
A 9. Does anybody have anything that they can donate to the chat to help? All right. Until I hear otherwise, though, Hunter, you dodge forward, and the rat is gonna go and jump out of the way and start snarling at you. He's going to look at you, hold his tiny little espresso, like the Doppio cup, and go and break it off on the counter, and now has a very sharp one. All right. Nova, it is your turn. Nova, you burst into the room seeing this around you. What do you do?
All right. I burst forward, and I believe the area is small enough that there should be several within 10 feet of me.
Within 10 feet, you are going to... There are 2 of the rat swarms within 10 feet of you.
Okay. And then this one threatening Nova? Or
yeah, so
Hunter.
Hunter. So if you're
Nova.
So if you're looking at the kitchen, say it's a square, you burst in from the bottom. There is the prep table in the center, basically the line, and then there's a counter on the wall. Most of the rat swarms are like right along this, tearing up a bunch of the food that is stored in it. Around the side of the table, there is a pastry station and an espresso bar at the back, and there is a deep freeze cooler back here.
Okay. And it was a singular rat, not a swarm, that's threatening Hunter.
Yes, it is a giant rat with a broken espresso cup.
All right. I'm going to bound forward to there.
Okay. You will have to cross the giant rat. Oh, actually, you bound forward and do not provoke an attack of opportunity from the giant rat at the pastry station because he already used his reaction.
And I'm going to use Bark of Protection.
Okay.
Which is not actually an action, so I still have everything after that. You give voice to your hatred of evil in the form of a powerful bark. Any evil creatures within 10 feet of you make their next attack at disadvantage.
Okay, this is specifically evil creatures?
It does say that, so I don't know if it is evil, but it's not an action, so.
1 sec. I will say that this rat is particularly evil, thanks to the caffeine.
But otherwise, I am going to turn my head and pull my great sword out and attack this rat.
I'm assuming it's on some type of like snap thing where like you pull hard enough the snaps will pop open, because otherwise that neck movement is...
I just have a very powerful chest and neck.
Also, we've been doing it so long.
Exactly.
You're a little bit husky is what you're saying.
Just a little.
Just a little husky. Okay. All right, so go ahead and make me an attack.
Okay.
You will have disadvantage on this attack because it is vibrating.
It is vibrating?
Yes. This is espresso rat is vibrating. You have disadvantage on attacks to hit until you strike. So basically, once this rat is hit, he basically has a cloak of displacement.
I see.
So disadvantage until he's hit.
Okay, I just have to remember how to do this. So this is a regular melee, so it would be a d20 plus proficiency plus strength, correct?
That is correct. Okay. And -5 if you're doing Great Weapon Master.
Yes.
Which remind me that you have to call that before you do it.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. You got the warning. Everybody gets 1.
Okay, so that ends up being...
Ooh, did we get some donations?
17 to hit.
17 hit is absolutely going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Okay.
And Robin just received a donation. And
it's 20 points of damage.
Ooh. Yeah, it didn't pop up on the screen.
Do I add strength mod to this as well? I've forgotten.
Yes, on damage, yes you do.
Okay. 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage?
Thank you.
1 sec. I am just going to check something real quick.
Donation. Froggy! Thank you, Froggy!
Okay.
What does $20 get Froggy?
A number of things.
Ooh.
Apparently it's not doing pop-ups real quick though, so I'm just gonna see what I can do for that subscriber tip alert. I think it's the tip alert is... Yeah, okay, so... Why is it not connecting this? Variation settings? No. Text settings? No. Bruh, I have this set up properly.
Lower difficulty, if you please. Yes, Frog would like to lower difficulty. Thank you, Frog.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. So that lower difficulty. All right, so all difficulties that you have for the next 10 minutes are at a -1.
Nice.
Okay.
I found some snacks after all. Yes, Frog, you gave me the best snacks.
All right. So you actually are going to find that as that is for everyone actually. The $20 will lower it for everybody by 1 for 10 minutes. So that will be good. There is going to be an explosion of espresso aroma in the air that's going to wake you all up inside. You get that evanescence flowing. And Christine, how much damage did you do as you slap it with your greatsword?
Was 24.
24. And to answer the chat, holy crap, 24. Okay, so you are going to slash through as you bark of protection, dodging over Hunter, and the reason there's going to be the smell of espresso in the air is that you are going to decapitate the rat. He is rat-capitated, and there's going to be a spray of espresso-scented blood into the air that's going to just exuberantly call your senses back into the air, and you're going to feel a little invigorated by the smell of blood and coffee in the air, just like the rest of us do in real life. And for those of you donating, funds are in US dollars. So watch that when you're donating, that if you're donating in a different fund, it does not take more than you expect. Haleth. Haleth? Is that Tasha?
There we go. Okay.
All right.
All right. So how many rats are left or around, basically?
All right. There are 3 swarms of rats along the line, and there is 1 cannoli rat, a giant rat about the size of a dog, that is over on the dessert station. Also, congratulations to Krista. Thank you for buying. Was that Caitlan gets an inspiration. Okay. All right, Tosh. So seeing that, you can definitely reach any of these 3 swarms. I would also remind you that the walk-in cooler appears to be rattling on its door. Something is inside of there trying to get out.
I would like to investigate the cooler. Can I get it open?
All right. So to get it open, I need an acrobatics check to maneuver around the swarms of giant rats.
Okay.
So that you can do it, but you have to kind of jump up along the prep wall so that you are out of their range of opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Which is going to cause a complete fiasco because that's where all the plates are. So you can do it no matter what. Acrobatics is going to tell me how many plates get destroyed in the process.
Okay, so just D20 plus acrobatics?
D20 plus acrobatics. Your dex should be included in there as well.
That should be included as the addition to acrobatics, though, right?
Yes, it should.
Okay. Then that's a really good roll. Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. All right, so you're going to leap up on the counter and sprint across it, making your way downtown, walking fast, tails wag past, and you do not knock off a single plate, daintily going boop, 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 between all of, like, the expensive glassware, boop, 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 between all of the rolls. They're going to have to do their rolls again because, obviously, there's going to be dog hair everywhere, but none of it's yours. Because you were just like doot, 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 daintily running across with your monkish self, and are going to be able to land on the other side. And the walk-in cooler is basically it is held shut by a single peg that is inside of its traditional like pull handle. You imagine there's probably a quick release on the inside. You've seen these before. You're a dog. Yes. So as you are approaching. If you'd like, I'd like you to make me a perception roll with advantage because you are a dog and you can smell things.
All right.
And any dog barking that happens in the background of this game is intentional.
Seriously?
No, let her. That's what we're here for.
What's happening? Sorry, this is perception. Okay, that'll be 18.
18. All right, you are going to smell inside the smell of human, but also the smell of rat inside, and the smell of fear. Someone inside is very afraid, but there's something wrong. Something smells off to you. And I'll say that was just part of your movement. What would you like to do with your action?
I would like to open it.
All right, sounds good. Pulling the peg, I'll let that be. You can still act after this. This will just be like your interact. As you open the peg, the door is going to swing open, and you are going to see Bruno, which is not the name that his mother would have chosen had she seen him 20 years later. Bruno is a 5'7", very scrawny, scraggly, chin-bearded man who kind of looks like a shrunk-down version of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, wearing a full chef's hat. And as you open the door, he lurches forward, his arms moving in a mechanical fashion, and in each of them, he is holding a meat cleaver. And as the door opens a bit, you can see that the inside of the door is covered in gash marks, where it looked like he was trying to hack his way out of the door. His eyes are wide, and as he looks down, oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, what would you like to do?
Does he look like he's attacking me?
He looks like he is about to attack you, but he's definitely slower than you. I'll just put it that way.
Okay, I would like to. Can I like dodge out of the way?
Yeah, you can spend your action to disengage, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to... Is there a rat too, did you say, or...?
Looking at him, he's wearing like a full chef uniform. You don't see a rat. You can smell there are rats in that walk-in somewhere. You're sure of it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would like to. I guess I'm trying to get him away from the door so that I could see what's in there.
Okay. So
yeah,
you could try to
not be attacked by.
Are you disengaging in to the cooler?
No, I'm trying to I guess kind of lead him away, if that makes sense.
All right, so dodging backwards, you're gonna kind of try to coax him backwards. That sounds good.
Yeah, so that there's a space so I can see without trapping myself inside there.
Sounds good. All right, Cannoli Rat is going to snarl and look at the great glance that he has at the back of Nova, and is going to try to take her tail off with his pasta, or not pasta, with his pizza cutter, basically is what it is. Luna, he's going to dive at you, and that is going to be that's a 19. Does that hit?
Me instead of Nova's
pardon me. I meant Nova.
Okay.
That meets.
That meets. Okay, so that's going to hit. A pizza cutter does a d6. So that is going to be... it is a dexterous weapon, because if you ever use one of those, you're going to take 4 points of damage as this rat goes and slashes you from behind, dealing some damage to the base of your tail, not taking it off, but definitely wounding your tail. You'd be sad, but you can't show that you're sad at the moment. You should do your ears. The rat's going to charge at you and do that. Then that is going to be... All right, swarm of rats. A swarm of rats is going to snarl and is going to try to leap on top of... Let's see where you are. Right at the end there. Is going to try to leap atop of Haleth, actually. So... Dodging back away from Bruno, you are going to get attacked by a swarm of rats that's going to leap off of the prep table onto you, and let's see if it hits. It does not hit. I'm going to put that out there right now. It, however, is going to jump on top of you. You are now in the center of a swarm of rats. They are climbing all over your fur. They are trying to nip you, but not quite getting... They're pulling out tufts of hair rather than actual skin. But the swarm of rats has the ability to enter and remain in your space, basically. So you are covered in rats. That is basically it. Luna, as you rush into the room, you'll see that there are 2 swarms of rats still on the prep table. One of them has leaped onto Haleth. A rat is slashing through Nova. And there is a rather scared man named Bruno, who you might recognize. Nice guy, actually. Gives treats to all the dogs and leftover food. He actually even sometimes sets up dog dates in the back alley with pasta, really long pasta. Yeah.
Oh,
he's kind of dog tender. Wolfer.
That
Subwoofer.
sounds nice.
Sounds
nice. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go after the one that was trying to attack Nova's tail, and I'd like to use Guiding Bolt on it.
All right, sounds good.
So it's just a cantrip, so I think it just kind of goes. Let me look.
So yeah, Guiding Bolt is a it's either a save or to hit. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Let me see.
Guiding Bolt. I believe Guiding Bolt you have to roll. So
on a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking Sacred Flame. I get those two mixed up a lot in my head sometimes. All right, so make me an attack roll, please.
All right. No. That is 25. Wait.
20. Holy shit. Oh, okay, then it's a miss. It's a miss on a giant rat. I do want to say real quick, this game is phenomenal, and they put so much work into it because they put a lot of love. I want to read this. Giant rat. It's big, it's furry, it has a pair of particularly ugly teeth. It's a giant rat. And it has a higher AC, not because of natural armor, but because of matted fur.
Oh.
Which is great. However, it does not have an additional 14 points of matted armor, so your Guiding Bolt is going to streak out like a missile, striking the side of it. Roll me damage.
Oh. I didn't roll very well.
That's okay.
14.
14? How do you want to do this?
Damage? Oh. Okay.
Trizelta has just donated an inspiration to Lady Liliana. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Caitlin.
She's gonna cast the Radiant Bolt, and it's going to in a puff of radiant light. A guiding bolt.
All right. There, a breadstick is going to hit the ground and start going on the ground as it spins from the momentum of this rat exploding. And yeah. All right. That is fantastic. Do you have any bonus actions or anything else you want to do?
I'm going to get maybe a little bit closer to the one that's on Haleth. Sorry, how do you pronounce the name?
Is it Haleth or Haleth?
Just that we know.
Haleth.
Haleth? Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the many of them.
The many, the few, the proud, the many. All right, fantastic. So moving close, you can flank that. All right, Swarm of Rats 2 is going to launch itself on you because it can. And, ooh, I think I might get you there. A Swarm of Rats is going to jump on you, Luna, as you rush over to help your friend. Do you have, what's your armor class? Is it 15?
Oh, you know, I think, hold on. It's either 15 or 16.
I know, this is where we get
16!
it. God damn it.
Yes,
all right, a Swarm of Rats is going to go
on my back.
And they're gonna like bounce off your shield and start like climbing all over you. They have not bit you though, so basically you are swarmed by rats as well. And number 3 is going to gorge itself. Yeah, and it gets a 19 to eat all of the pasta that it can. Snuffles, you are the last one into the room because you picked the lock on the door.
Okay, well, I really don't like the idea of my comrades being surrounded by swarms of ugly, disgusting rats.
Okay.
So I guess Luna's probably the closer of the two since Haleth kind of jumped all the way across the kitchen.
Yeah, so to give you a description of what's happening, the walk-in is bursting open and Bruno is entering the room for trouble. Haleth is right here, Luna is right here. And then it is Hunter and Nova. So you are back here by yourself with one rat swarm directly to your left.
Okay.
Which you can easily dodge around. These things don't really have a reach.
Yeah. So, actually, that might mean Haleth is closer to me then.
No, Luna is the closest.
Luna's the closest. Okay. So then I guess I'm going to pull out my rapier into my teeth and charge in at the swarm of rats.
Nice.
Since I really don't want anyone to get hurt. So
all right. Go ahead and make me an attack roll. And because you are within 5 feet of an ally, this qualifies for sneak attack.
Sweet.
Which I believe you are at 2d6 at this level?
2d6 plus 2d6 for sneak attack, yes.
Yeah.
So with my rapier, that gives me 22.
That is a hit, absolutely.
My rapier is 1d8.
Sounds good. And if you choose to, you can use 2-weapon fighting. I don't know how, as a dog.
I don't have that skill set up.
So if you have a dagger, you can choose to make an extra attack as your bonus action, if you want.
Okay, I do have a dagger.
So we'll say that it's taped to the base of your rapier.
Sure.
You're like, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just you don't add your
rapier first.
Sure.
My rapier plus the 2d6. That's 5, 6, 7 piercing damage with my rapier.
Okay, that's
and,
okay.
My dagger would be at attack of 13.
Okay, and an attack of 13. All right, that is going to slash in, and go ahead and roll me damage on that. That's just a d4 for that. No, you don't add anything else.
Okay, I don't add my +2.
No, not unless you have specific things for 2-weapon fighting.
No, okay, so it's just 4 then.
Okay, well, that's still pretty good. All right, so rushing in, you are going to start slashing and stabbing and growling your way through these rats. As you slash across the rats, however, you are going to notice that although you are actually managing to puncture a couple of them, there are so many rats here, it doesn't appear like natural damage is doing much to them.
Mm.
You're going to need something that maybe targets the whole thing, maybe a spell or something like that, because it doesn't look like they are vulnerable to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. You'll recognize that immediately. It's like, you're like knocking rats. One of them goes, and splats off the side of one of the counters and runs down into where you can see that there is a sewer pipe that has been exposed. That's probably how they got in. Damn Rat King. All right. So Snuffles, that is going to be you. Feel free to communicate that to anybody else if you'd like. If not...
We need to burn these buggers.
I'm going to assume that everyone can understand each other so that you're not always like, we need to burn these. Actually, that worked pretty well. All right. And with that, it is going to be Bruno. Bruno is going to lurch forward. I'm really sorry about this. And is going to take 2 swings at... Was it Haleth or Haleth? I already forgot.
Alice has inspiration, by the way, now.
Ooh.
This is true.
You received a donation.
You can also spend this to give me disadvantage on one of these attacks if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Good call. Good call. That is now a 6. It was going to be a 23. Ooh, and that is going to be, what's your armor class?
16.
16, a 15 will not hit you. So thanks, you spent that inspiration. He is going to lurch forward. His arms are basically like Frankenstein arms, boneless. They're going to like whip out, and one of the cleavers is going to slam into the linoleum next to your paw. And the other one is going to go directly past you, glancing off the side of your collar. But your collar's tougher than that. He looks very upset to be doing this. Top of the initiative, Hunter. So Hunter, you are kind of back about 10 feet from this. Able to see that your friend, who is swarmed with rats, is getting attacked by 2 meat cleavers.
Okay, I'm gonna... Hunter's gonna see that, and she heard the don't hit it with bludgeoning, so she's just gonna like spit out her sickle.
Okay.
Did I say sickle? What was it? I don't know. Whatever she
Scythe?
has.
Whatever.
Scythe, yeah. And I would like to cast Thorn Whip at this bish.
Sounds good.
It is attack. Sweet. So I roll. Yes, I do. Yes, it is. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna kind of like, I guess pot, or like, she's gonna pull some magic out from her bag and just like try and summon this magical thorny whip. Okay, that is gonna be your 21 to hit.
That is gonna be a hit.
Cool.
And this is Sacred Flame?
No, Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of damage does Thorn Whip do?
Motherfucker, I just heard it was no piercing. Shit!
All right. I
thought it was magical.
Do you have inspiration? Does it say magical piercing?
No, I thought just because it's a spell. It means it's
right.
magical inherently.
Do you want to take it back?
I would like to take that back. And I'd like to cast I would like to cast poison spray at him.
All right, poison spray. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I need you to make a con save.
Oh, is that the way it works? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost an nat 20. This is for the swarm that is on Haleth?
Yeah.
Or Luna. Okay. That is going to be a Constitution save of... How do they have a -1 on con? They're rats. 11. I mean, I guess...
I have a 12, so that fails.
Okay, that means they are going to be impacted by your...
Poison. Okay, that's gonna be 8 points of poison damage as she kind of like breathes on them.
So your bad dog breath kind of overwhelms them and is going to deal 8 levels of 8 hit points of damage. They're going to start making those little kind of coughing noises. And they're not down, though. These things are tough. However, you do see a couple of them go and fall like flies. All right, down the initiative. Nova, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so it was shouted that fire?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I will probably whatever the closest swarm is.
That would be the one on the Haleth or Luna. They're right next to you.
Okay. Can I attack them without hitting my friends?
Yeah.
Sweet. I am going to cast Searing Smite and weapon attack them.
Okay. There is no rule on them for swarms giving you disadvantage, so go ahead.
Okay. And I'm going to use one of my inspirations to give myself advantage.
That sounds great.
All right, who was the first one to give me advantage? Bongmaster. Congratulations
Bongmaster.
on giving me that nat 20.
Oh, God. All right.
Okay, so that is 2d6 for the regular attack. Okay, so that's 25 from the weapon. So slashing, I believe.
A 25? All right, this is the one that's on Haleth, or this is the one that's on Luna?
Let's go for the one that's on Luna.
Okay, and that's 25, and that is your smite damage?
No, that's my slashing damage for the sword. Only.
Okay, sounds good.
Uh,
All right, so slashing through, these rats are actually going
6 fire damage as well.
Okay, and did you double that fire damage because you critted?
I did not.
You got to roll.
Does that also crit, even though it's just a spell that goes off?
Any
no weapon
dice?
hit?
Any dice?
All right, make that 11 fire damage.
Okay, this is the one you said Haleth's?
Luna's.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so
in addition, it has to make a con saving throw on each of its turns.
Okay, sounds good.
Or it will take another fire
as
damage.
you dodge through, you are going to do an epic hit, slashing through this, not hitting Luna. However, the rats are going to leap over your blade, kind of dodging it, Matrix style, as the blade right through them. And it wouldn't have hurt them at all. And then suddenly your sword bursts to flame and starts charring them, and about half the rats are going to drop to the ground dead. That's too bad.
That basically lights the swarm on fire.
Yep, they are.
And they now have to
the swarm
con
is
save
on
every
fire.
turn or take more damage.
Sounds good. That is going to be 11. Cool. All right, Haleth, it is your turn.
Oh, are there still rats on me?
There are still rats on you. Yes, there are. And I will allow you to key strike yourself if you wish.
To what?
You're a monk, right?
Yeah.
Well, I believe, is it level... It's level 7 that your weapon attacks become magical, but if you... I believe you can key strike before then. Anyway, what would you like to do?
I would like to get rid of these rats.
Okay.
Can I...
So you can just move out of their square if you'd like.
Oh, I can just, like, run away.
You can just move. It doesn't look like normal damage affects them.
Yeah, okay. I would like to, like, shake them off, yeah, like, get
Sure,
out away
yeah,
from
that's
them.
basically just, they would get an opportunity attack, but your first opportunity attack doesn't occur because of Dasher.
Perfect. Okay, so
Okay.
then I can still attack something, right?
Yes, you can. So I will say, though, that you do have Bruno directly in front of you, so he is a threat to you right now.
Okay. Is he still facing me? Like, he's still attacking me?
He is still facing you, yes.
Okay.
He's, like, right in your face with these blades.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, can I move away from both of them?
If you spend the disengage action, yes, you can, but that'll take your action.
Oh. Okay, and he still looks, like, confused, right?
He looks terrified.
Can I... Does he still have a thing in both hands?
Yes, he does.
Can I do something, like, try to, like attack his leg so he falls down?
Just looking at your basic monk abilities, you could try to do a stunning strike on him. That would be a really good way to potentially slow him down. You could also try to, if you're just trying to, like, knock his legs out from under him, you can do a grapple attack. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
So it would be a contested athletics check, if you wanted to do that. Or you could disengage from both of them by spending a key point.
No, I'd rather do something. I'm just trying to decide if, like... Okay, let's just make an attack on him, I guess.
Sounds good. So, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Okay. 18 to hit.
18 to hit is going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Two damage.
2 damage. Would you like to spend a point of key in order to... Oh, sorry, you guys are on level 4. Damn. I was thinking you had stunning strike. All right, so slamming in. Did you add your dexterity bonus to this?
I did
Or your
not.
strength? Yep, so you add your dex or strength, whichever is preferable.
Definitely dex, +3.
+3, all right. So slamming in one of your paws into him, he is going to stumble back. Would you like to do anything else with your bonus action? For example, you could use Flurry of Blows by spending a key point. You could do all sorts of stuff.
Can I get out of his space? Like, can I get away from him?
You can try, yeah. So basically, you'll take an opportunity attack from either the rats on you or from him when you try to move. Unless you spend a point of key to disengage as a free action. As a bonus action.
Or I could Flurry of Blows instead.
Yeah. See, the follower alerts are popping up, but the donation alerts aren't, and that's weird. So there's a disconnection in their back end somewhere. Thanks,
Let's
by the
do
way.
Flurry of Blows.
Okay, so what that means is you make 2 more unarmed strikes as your bonus action.
Beautiful. So just roll attack twice.
Roll attack twice. They do your martial arts damage plus your dex or strength if they hit. Yeah, it's like the best. Because you're just basically like whipping everything at them. It's just wonderful.
So 17 for the first one. And 7 for the second one to hit.
17 will be a hit, and 7 will be a miss.
Got it. Ooh, and then 9 damage. 9 damage.
Nice. Okay, I think I might have done it. I think I might have fixed it. Sorry, just checking the back end right now. There's a hidden setting buried deep. You know what? I'm gonna donate $1 right now.
Test it.
I'm gonna donate right now. So 1 sec.
Yeah, sometimes it's that buried deep in each notification type, there's a place to put the link, and it doesn't always like appear immediately obvious, and sometimes each different type needs one.
Okay, so I'm gonna donate $10 to myself. To what can I do with that? Oh, for God's sake, just do it.
You can roll that again, or give yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna
benefit
give myself.
twice.
I'm gonna give myself 2. I'm gonna move my PayPal window away from the stream. Yes, just I don't care. Just pay myself. Okay, I've got. Okay, that I'm awesome. Okay, I got it. Okay, here it comes. $10. Come on, pop up. Hey, cool. All right, cool. It didn't make the sound, but it popped up. So at least I saw it. Okay. All right. So, Tosh, roll me damage for that first one. What was it?
9.
9. Oh, that hit was way better than your first one. Good job.
Right?
All right. So you are going to lash out with your leggy dog legs and knock him back. He's going to stumble. I'm really sorry about this. You're a good girl, he's going to say. And Swarm of Rats 1 that you stepped out of the way of is going to try to attack you again because it wants to. Yeah, it's gonna try. It's gonna try, and I'm gonna spend one of my advantage dice that I just bought myself. That probably does a 12 hit you?
No.
That was the best $5 I ever spent. All right, the rat launches itself in, and they're going to crawl back up into your space again because they can, but they are not on top of. Well, they're not biting you right now. Luna, you are covered by half a swarm of rats that are on fire. You are not on fire, strangely enough. Although, if I was running this if I was running this normally, I would make you be on fire. Anyway, this is for charity. You're not on fire for charity. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Okay,
Kelly's being charitable.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I guiding bolt them?
Yes, you may. However, that is a ranged attack, so you'll have disadvantage on this roll. Unless you spend inspiration.
I want to spend my inspiration.
Oh, Jacob McDonald just donated $7.79 for something. I don't know what.
I got a donation. Let me see. Bing. And I'm gonna make the roll. Because I had an inspiration.
Do it.
Gee. That's
I'm
gonna
guessing
be
that was
an 18.
$10 Canadian.
I'm guessing it was.
Oh,
These are dog ears. Don't you dare. Okay, so I have to upload a random sound effect to be used when we get donations because it's not giving me the basic one. So I'm going to use things I got from a recent purchase, the anime sound effects bundle.
Ooh.
All right, what'd you get on that roll, Caitlan?
18.
That is going to be
I'm
a
really
definite.
good at magic.
That is going to be a definite hit to hit the ones on top of you. So go ahead and roll me damage, please.
Gonna be... I'm less good at rolling damage. That's gonna be an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to ignite all but about 3 of the rats as they go,
Nice.
and they're going to fall to the ground.
I'd like to use a bonus action
Yes, you may.
to pop my starry form.
Okay.
And so that's basically like I get to assume my starry form and choose which constellation glimmers on my body.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Archer. So the constellation of an archer appears on you as a bonus action. And as a bonus action on my subsequent turns, when it lasts, I can make a ranged spell attack hurling an arrow that targets one creature 60 feet of me. On a hit, the attack deals radiant damage equal to 1d8 plus wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. And does that go off immediately?
I don't think so. I think it just says when you activate this form. Oh, when you activate this form and as a bonus action.
Okay, so there you go.
So I think I'm basically gonna get the rats on top of me and then kind of pew it at Bruno.
Okay. Go ahead. Make me a pew pew.
Pew pew.
And I'm just going to test to see if this is the sound effect I want.
Okay.
So this is... Yep, this is going to be Accidental Kiss is the name of the sound effect that we now have for donations.
Whoa. My goodness. 23.
23. Holy crap. Is that is definitely going to hit. Roll me damage.
It's just going to be 1d8 plus 5. 9.
9. Okay. That is going to be a nice solid hit. Your radiant damage flies out, slams him in the chest, and knocks him back. And ow!
I'm sorry.
All right. That's going to be your round. Now it is my turn. Does a 6 save me for Constitution for the fire?
No.
Okay. The rats that are burning on your back, Caitlan, are going to scream and just immolate and fall to the ground in ashes. They are gone. All right. The other swarm of rats is going to see the fight happening and is going to make one more roll to grab as much food as they can. And that's going to be another 19. These are officially known as pack rats now because they load up all of the things into tiny backpacks. You're going to see like 15 tiny backpacks. They are going to leap off the counter and start like going down the sewer pipe, dragging food behind them. One of them has a leg of lamb that is like getting clogged in the hole. And you can see it kind of going like this leg of lamb kind of plugs up the hole. And you hear as it starts like being like shimmied down the pipe. All right. And then we're at Snuffles. Snuffles, it is your turn.
Okay, well, the rats that I was attacking have gone. My damage doesn't seem to be hurting them, so I'm curious about Bruno here.
Sure. Would you like, if you'd like, you can spend your bonus action to make me an insight roll or a perception roll.
I have a more fun thing to try because my I doubt I could make a good insight roll. So I'm going to he's standing near the middle island, right?
He is standing basically he's framed by the walk-in cooler.
Okay, so I'm going to jump up onto the counter and use the counter to jump up onto his head.
Okay, sure. I want you to make me an acrobatics roll to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Your difficulty is -1 because Frog lowered the difficulty for a few minutes. So we'll say that I need a 15 for you to land on his head.
So 19 wins?
19 is definitely going to win. Leaping up onto the food counter, you are going to leap up onto him and are on his head. However, as you land on his head, I'm going to spend my other action to miss. There is going to be a snarling sound from the inside of his hat.
Yeah,
And
we are doing a ratatouille.
a tiny knife shoots out the side of the hat through the fabric and almost skewers your side, but misses you quite dramatically. In fact, actually, wait, that's a botch then, because he would have been blind doing that. So if you'd like to make an opportunity attack with disadvantage at what's inside of his hat, you may.
I will with my... I don't feel like stabbing Bruno, so I'm going to do it just with my teeth.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know what damage that would be, but...
damage for a dog bite, I believe, is a...
D6 plus your strength.
D6 plus strength.
Alright, sounds good.
Are they finesse weapons? I guess they're not.
Don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just a basic...
Oh, and you're a medium-sized dog, too, so you're a big-ass dog on top of his head.
Big ass. Where's my...
You're about the
weight?
size. You're a little smaller than Charlie, so...
I'm definitely smaller than Charlie. I only weigh 80 pounds.
I mean, Charlie only weighs like 85.
Oh, okay. Well, Charlie and I
He's that weird, like, mid-size, like, he's a big, small dog.
Yeah.
Or big, medium dog.
Where I went for. Okay. So, basic attack, teeth, would that be strength or...
It is strength, yeah.
Strength, yeah.
You're a rogue. I'll allow you to do finesse if you really want.
Well, I'm trying not to bite Bruno, so I think finesse would be better.
Sure, that sounds good. You have disadvantage because you can't see what's in the hat. So 18
to
okay.
hit.
And you know what? Because Tasha was so doggedly close to Bruno, I'm going to say you can apply sneak attack on this if you want.
Okay.
Because it's a new round, so it's reset.
So it's strength plus... Was it strength plus 2?
This strength plus 2 for damage. I believe, was that what it was? It was strength.
No, bite is D6 plus your strength, but if you're saying teeth can be finesse,
then it can be deck. It
well,
can be
the
dex.
damage is still going to be strength. There's no question there.
Okay, sure. Then you can use strength. So it's strength plus
6 plus.
So it's strength plus D6 plus 2D6.
So total of 14 damage.
Total of 14 damage. Okay. Biting in, you are going to make contact with something fleshy and swollen on the inside. Shaking your head, a little bit of blood is going to splurt into your mouth, and you are going to rip away the hat, revealing a large, fat rat on the inside with glowing red eyes that appears to be controlling Bruno by pulling on the top of his head with some type of magical aura glowing around him. The rat is badly damaged. In fact, you're going to rip off its right arm, which is going to lessen its control on Bruno. And yeah.
Must save Bruno.
You must save Bruno. So that was just your reaction. You still have your action. What would you like to do? Yeah, right?
How big is this rat?
This rat is like... You're on his head. You're more on his shoulders at this point because you're kind of scrabbling up as a big dog or a medium dog. The rat is about the size of like a softball with a head. It's like a picture like a softball and a baseball stacked on top of each other like a snowman.
It will fit in my mouth.
Yes, it is very squish.
I'm going to try rip it off his head by I guess I'll have to grapple it with my teeth first.
Okay. You will have to do a grapple attack, so make me a... Oh, actually, do dogs get automatic grapple in this?
I don't know that one.
No, I don't remember seeing that anywhere.
I'm just going to double check your bite real quick, because featured, vast and disregarded. Where was the bite bonus?
It's right at the
under your breed stuff?
No, it's at right canine traits, page 9.
Page 9.
It just says you count as a weapon attack and an unarmed attack.
Okay, so you can either try to bite him or you can try to grapple him with your mouth, basically.
It's already ripped off one hand. I might as well just try to bite him again.
Okay, sounds good.
15.
The 15, because of that -1 that Frog gave, is going to be a hit.
Oh, Frog is like our best friend here.
Yep, Frog, that is going to last for 1 more minute. So if anybody wants to re-up that, it's $20.
Only 2 damage that time.
Only 2 damage. Did you add your dex or strength, whichever? This is another
strength.
bite?
I added strength because it's a bite.
He's at 2. All right. So that is going to be... All right. This thing is particularly vulnerable to damage, though. As you bite into it, you are going to be dealing double damage as you tear into its meaty frame.
Yummy.
Ooh, I'm a bit out of focus. Thank you. All right, and it is Bruno's turn. You are scrabbling up the side of him, so Bruno is going to try to hit you twice with disadvantage. However, he can only control one arm because the rat had one of his arms ripped off, so there we go. He is going to... Ooh, I don't think a 7 hits you. So a meat cleaver flies up at you, and you're going to scrabble out of the way and kind of be hugging Bruno's back at this point, like a backpack. But still up. That is going to pop us to the top of the initiative with Hunter.
Okay, so this rat, is it still on top of Bruno's head?
It is still on top of Bruno's head. There are also a swarm of rats that are back on top of Haleth, but these are the only combatants in the room.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the thing on top of Bruno's head, because that looks terrifying.
Sounds good.
So I am going to... You know what? I'm gonna try and whip it towards me. I'm gonna try and grab it off of Bruno's head with a thorn whip and drag it towards me.
There's that thorn whip. All right, go ahead. Make me an attack roll.
Thorn whip. Alrighty, let's
Thorn
go.
whip it good.
Natural 20.
Perfect. Roll me double.
B. Alright, let me just quickly.
Do I have a save for the pull?
No, if attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature 10 feet closer to you.
Okay.
Okay, so 2d6 BB. Yes.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Okay, 9. And is that your total damage?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so 9. That is going to be... Boom. All right, this thing is incredibly badly damaged. Your vine whip is going to wrap around its frame, digging into its fleshy, meaty, pillowy belly, and is going to yank it forward. However, this thing is somehow magically connected to Bruno, so you're actually going to pull Bruno with it as it is, it lurches toward you. But that is still a fantastic hit. Luna. It is. Sorry, I keep getting Luna and Nova mixed up because they both end in A. Sorry about that. Nova, it is your turn. Bruno stumbles forward, going. Wah-ha!
Okay. And just a note that Necro gave you inspiration.
Oh, did he? It didn't pop up.
GM benefit.
Why didn't it pop up? Okay. Go ahead.
I have no range stuff.
He is
so
5 feet in front of you.
Isn't he up? Oh, he just got pulled off.
He just got pulled. He just got pulled toward you.
Okay, but he's up in the air on top of kind of Bruno, right?
Yeah, but Bruno's only 5'7", and you're a big dog. Okay. How many times has Charlie almost punched me in the face?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I am.
If you were a Marmaduke, it would be even easier.
Attack.
All right. You're just gonna attack the rat.
Yes, and divine smite him.
Sounds good. Go ahead.
Okay, and I guess I will use another one of my inspirations to give myself advantage.
Sounds great.
Okay. And I'm not doing Great Weapon Master this time.
Sounds good.
So that would be... I've got too many things to open.
That is the way.
22 to hit.
That is a hit. Roll me damage.
Okay, so that is 7 sword damage.
Okay.
And then just finding the dice. 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage, so a total of 13 damage. Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you tell me how you want to do this?
Yes! Okay, so Nova, I think, is going to do a little spring off like a counter or something to be able to come in and just, as she flies by Bruno, do a swing with her sword and just go right in half. So that the pieces just topple off of his head.
All right, sounds good. Yeah,
Slightly singed from the radiant damage.
Okay, he is going to just explode offward. Bruno is going to fall face first onto the ground, just...
And she's going to kind of bite out kind of around the sword handle that evil never prospers.
All right, Haleth, it is your turn. Bruno has collapsed to the ground. It is only the giant rats that are on you now that are still in the fight.
How many rats are on me?
There
a swarm?
are half a swarm.
Okay, so a couple.
Well, I mean, like 3/5 of a swarm if we want to be...
3/5, okay.
3/5 mathematical.
Excellent. All right.
Now,
yeah.
I will say that it doesn't appear that there is anything that you can do physically to harm them, because you don't have magic. However, if you want, you can make me an insight roll as your bonus action.
Oh, okay. I would like to do that.
Okay, and I can tell you if maybe there's something in the room that environmentally that you would look around for.
Let's see if I can have some insight here.
All right, and Frog, your -1 difficulty is going to run out right after this roll.
14.
14. It was a 15 with that -1. That's 14. So congratulations. Looking around, you can see there are a couple of things. There is a rotisserie that is going right now. The meat has all been pulled off by tiny rat hands, but there is still an open flame and a spit over there. There is also a full dish pit over there with frothing water, full of dish soap. You could drown them or you could try to bake them. Those are 2 easy ways. Besides that, if there's anything you'd like to suggest that would be in a kitchen that you could probably hurt them with, I'm all ears. I will say that there is a fish tank in the back corner that is full of very hungry fish. But they might bite
is there
you
a
too.
creme brulee
So the rat
like
and the
torch?
fish who wins?
There's a creme brulee torch as well. There is a little magical creme brulee torch shaped like a dragon. It looks like a Pez dispenser.
I don't know. It seems like they didn't have trouble with if they were eating off of the
There
spit
are
before.
forks nearby that make this logical. Do you think it was the giant rats that were using the rotisserie? But yeah, so those are some options right there looking around if you wanted to try to use environmental effects on them. Think about it for 1 sec. I'm just gonna turn on my fan.
I'm just not sure how I could like get them to any of these places because there's like a bunch of them. So even if I like chuck one of them, like
Sorry, I only have
Just
one.
jump in the sink with your body.
oh, if
and
they're
drown
all
them.
on me.
Yeah, 'cause they're all on you.
What
Yeah.
if there's knives in the sink?
Hey, no self-respecting kitchen puts knives in the sink. You put them next to the sink for
Yeah,
washing.
but this kitchen's a fucking mess.
It's a mess because of the rats. What are you saying, the Giovanni Bonifacio?
Can I, like, I don't know. Can I jump near the dish pit, like shake them off into it, or can I like?
You can try, yeah.
All right, let's try that. Yeah.
I want you to make me an athletics check to do it.
Okay.
Ooh, I'll give you one more, actually. Over on one of the stoves is a giant pot of boiling pasta water. Because this is an Italian kitchen, and they never, ever don't have a giant cauldron of pasta water.
Again, I don't know what I can do with that, because if I like just dump it out, it's just going to be on the floor. I can't get them in the pot, because I don't, like, there's multiple of them.
You can make me an athletics roll, just kind of go, ah!
To kind of, like, direct them into the pot.
You can try if you want to.
I would like to try, yeah.
Sure,
That's
same
equal
roll,
difficulty
same roll.
to the other thing.
All right, same roll. So what's your athletics check?
Athletics, plus nothing, 16.
16. All right. So let's compete with a swarm of rats. That is a No, that's an effervescent ooze, Kelly. That's not a swarm of rats. You changed the page and then didn't remind yourself. That is
Secretly ooze whole time.
Okay, that's going to be a 14. You are going to manage to clear the rats off yourself. About half of them are going to drop next to you. The other half are going to go into the boiling pot and start shrieking ratishly. So I'm not going to make that noise because I'm in 2 other games today, but it's going to be a rat noise that is a scream of boiling death. All right, that is going to be down the initiative. It is their initiative. These rats are going to say the rat version of screw this and are going to leap off the counter and try to jump down the pipe that is no longer clogged by a lamb chop. However, that is going to take them out of your opportunity attack range, Tosh, so you can make me an opportunity attack against them if you'd like.
Yeah.
And I'll say that this opportunity attack is grab, toss, and pot.
Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I would like to do. Whip him in there.
Have you ever heard a radish scream, DJ Hollerback?
I rolled a 2.
All right, so you are going to smack one, and it's gonna look up at you and go, "Ugh!" And you go, whoosh, and it's like, did it just
Miss me.
high-five me? Just and it's going to jump down the hole. It was a good attempt. Luna, it is your turn. These rats are squirming down the hole. You could fire something down the pipe if you wanted to.
I want to try to do the ping ping.
Okay, you want to do the ping ping?
Pew pew.
Okay. You can make me an attack roll.
Pew pew. Oh, yes. Sorry.
That's okay.
22.
22? That is definitely a hit. Roll me damage.
That is only, 7.
Okay, well, 7 is actually plenty. There's going to be an explosion of light, and you're going to hear a ton of screams down the pipe as these rats are cooked. You'll even smell a little bit of lamb, so you think that it actually surged down and singed the lamb at the bottom of the pipe, creating a column of radiant fire damage that is going to billow out.
Oh.
And with that...
Don't come back.
And with that, it appears that the fight is over. What do you all do?
Is that guy still... What's he doing?
Bruno.
I don't like mice anymore. He
Does
says,
he look
kind
hurt?
of.
Is he still trying to attack anything?
No, he is face down on the floor. He's dropped the knives, and is just kind of.
He's calmed down.
He has calmed down. In the corner, though, you are going to hear a noise. You'll never be able to. You hear in canine, which sounds like a rat going, bark, 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 wolf. He'll never be able to defeat the Rat King. With your defenders gone, you are just poached. And the rat that Nova smote finally dies.
Can Hunter go eat the rat?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
Cool.
I need a con save after you eat the rat, though, because it's an eldritch rat.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyone in the chat want to buy me inspiration for my stupidity? Haha.
All right, Tosh, what's up?
Is there any lamb left on that spit?
So,
Not. Bit on the floor?
yeah, actually, they missed a sizable chunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna chew on that while we investigate. I would also like to go, like, talk to this guy if he'll, like, sit up and stuff while I'm chewing on this bone.
Good dogs.
I'm gonna pull out my crowbar and start opening up that hole so we can follow them.
So it's just a pipe down into the sewer, so there's no way, all of you are medium-sized, there's no way you're going to be able to fit there.
Can you find a way into the sewer?
Oh, wait, was there anything in the walk-in freezer, or was that just...
There was just Bruno got locked in there.
Okay.
For the awful transformation.
Oh.
Nova's gonna like kind of walk up beside him and nose behind his ear just to check to see if he's hurt or anything.
Yeah, he actually has taken about 20 points of damage from people punching him and radiant blasting him.
Sorry.
Okay.
He is very hurt, although he's quite sturdy.
She's going to cast Cure Wounds by licking him behind the ear. Nice thorough lick up the side of the head.
Thanks, buddy. That's really sweet of you. Oh, I'm so sorry that you had to come and do this. Normally, we...
So that's 11 points that he regains.
Thanks. Normally, we have Boots Brigade take care of this, but we haven't seen him in a few... Oh, God, almost a week now?
Who? Boots? But also, guys, I think the rat is not good. I'm not feeling so well after that rat.
Oh, there's some wheatgrass over there. Maybe eat that?
Okay. I got an 8 on my con save.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna be sickened. You're gonna be poisoned. You're gonna be poisoned for the next 10 minutes.
Sweet.
Nova's just gonna kind of sigh and go over and be like, "What have we told you about eating garbage?"
It usually doesn't go well.
She's gonna boop her with lay on hands,
Okay.
which neutralizes poisons and diseases.
Okay. Sounds good. I think that costs you 5 hit points of that.
You can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of lay on hands, expending hit points separately for each one. Yeah, you expend 5.
Yeah. All right. So 5 hit points out of your 20 go in, and you are not sickened anymore. Your stomach will go and will process the rat.
I won't do it again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not
Thanks
until
for
tomorrow.
Thanks for your help. You're really good dogs. Don't tell Mr. Giovanni what happened, please. And
Nova's tail's gonna start wagging more.
Yeah, right. Good dogs.
all right. Is anyone
It
doing
sounds
anything?
like there's maybe a rat king who's being evil.
There's
Yeah.
always a rat king that's being evil. Anybody who wants to can make me a history roll to know a little bit about this region.
Yeah.
Let's try. Ta-da! I don't think
Can
I know what
I? Oh, what? As a ranger, are rats beasts?
Let me double check. Yes, small beast.
Cool.
With my -1 to history.
Mhm.
2.
Ooh.
I get
I have-
advantage for that.
13
what'd
for
you-
me.
13? Okay. Caitlin, what'd you get?
I got 9.
Okay.
16.
16. And Dale, you gonna roll for Snuffles?
19.
19.
Oh.
Okay. So for those of you who rolled above 13, you will know that the Rat King. Dun dun dun. Look at that
Whoa,
crown.
he's got a
Look at the.
crown.
It looks very delicious.
He does. He does.
I want
It's
to
fun to
eat him,
chase.
though. I don't
I want to
know.
take
Come
the
on.
crown.
I don't know.
Come on, this is where you focus. Focus. This is okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm having trouble with my focus today. That's ADD for you.
I was gonna say that's okay, me too.
Yeah, you worked a night shift though.
I did.
So different reasons. Okay. For those of you who succeeded on that roll, you are going to know immediately that the Rat King is the Rat King and his assistant Gripe are both obnoxious and truly dangerous. Vain, pompous, and utterly convinced of his own genius, the Rat King rides around on the back of his faithful, read thoroughly hypnotized, jester, Gripe. From the howdah on Gripe's back, the king orders around his horde of giant rats and dispatches were-rats that he's won to his side through promises of one day rising to the surface world. It's a powerful message. Promising all of the cheese that they want, for who doesn't like cheese? You know that the Rat King is a powerful enemy who has been trying to seize Gullet Cove for a while. However, his advances generally have been stopped by Boots' brigade and a few of the other gangs of cat adventurers around here. And that's a
the
good
cats
point.
are lacking.
Yeah, which is weird.
Oh, so many mice.
It's a
Sorry,
lot
I
of
don't know
mice.
anything.
Those good-for-nothing cats.
Oh, Boots is pretty nice, and I like Diablo. Anyway, thank you. I'm gonna sneak out the back before Mr. Giovanni finds out that I was here the whole time. Here, and he'll reach into the walk-in and pull out a bin of soup bones.
Yes.
And is going to just leave them on the ground and is going to sneak out the back. As soon as he sneaks out the back, you're going to hear, Bruno! You were inside the whole time! Oh, Mr. Giovanni! I didn't think you'd be out here. I thought I was gonna... You thought you could escape me!
I'm going to use my sleight of hand to make those soup bones disappear quickly.
Okay, you'll put them into your
I would say Hunter is not taking her eyes off the soup bones.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely.
Nova was gonna grab
lunging
one
for the soup bones.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. So quite a few of them, and some meat is going to vanish. A moment later, Giovanni is going to storm into the room and look around. Oh, what happened in here?
The red
Oh, the
rat
rats.
attack.
Rat
Dead.
attack.
Did you do your best to minimize the damage?
Yes.
Deception check, please.
I did.
I
Yep.
did.
Yep.
So is this deception?
Deception for those of you who didn't care. Roll me deception on that. Everyone else, I'm not gonna.
19.
Oh, because I could roll persuasion.
I wasn't even thinking about it, so I'm gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
The place was a mess when we got here. I rolled a 5.
19.
Okay.
She's so
Yeah, it
good.
was
she
horrifying when we got
deceived
here.
herself,
The rats
Oh,
did
right.
everything.
It's fair. You're all the good dogs. Anything that is out has to be thrown away anyway. You may take that on top of your payment. Here. And he is going to give you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For your prompt service. If you take away that as well, I give you a bonus.
Take away what?
Points down at the rat corpses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nova will kind of start carefully
Tail
picking them
wag.
up and dropping them into a
Yeah,
sack.
exactly.
Take them to Mama Schnitzel's on the corner. They like to buy the rat meat.
Oh.
You're not sure if that's
Okay.
true or not, but honestly, Mama Schnitzel's is a pretty cheap place. It might be true. Let's see. It's a
Okay,
1,
sure.
a 2. That's going to be 7 silver coins and 5 copper coins for your trouble.
Thank you.
Thank. Bless all. You can take all of the food away that is tainted. Anything out here, I cannot wash the pasta. I cannot remake the pizza. I can probably remake the cannoli.
If there's pizza, I'm running for that.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Nova's just gonna like stuff her belly.
You all are going to regenerate full hit points if you've taken any damage, because you're dogs, and that's the way dogs work in real life.
Pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Charlie
gonna
begged pretty heavy for pizza last night.
He did. He did.
He was down on hit points.
He was down on hit. Yeah, basically. All right.
Don't know
and,
why. We just slept all day.
And with that, you are able to fill your gullets in Gullet Cove and make your way back outside and away from the scene. You'll even be able to go away. That went loud for a sec. Sorry about that. You'll be able to make your way out with some doggy bags.
Hey.
Making your way
Treats,
through
treats,
town, Gullet Cove is a lovely town. It has plenty of business, even some bars that cater to canines. In fact, I'm actually going to use some of the ones in this book real quick. So one sec. There are okay. You want to hear the names of some of these?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so they're. Oh god, they even got like random generations for the marketplaces. I love it. Dog magic items.
Well,
I haven't read this entire book, and I need to. The Thirsty Blade.
So thirsty.
So thirsty. It ignites from all the tinder. But not OnlyFans for long. Anyway,
Everything's gonna move over to Boner.
into boner, yeah. Although some fun thing about OnlyFans, it doesn't actually apply to. Apparently, it doesn't apply to models and things like that. Only third-party stuff. It's about to get weird though, but that's a topic.
Yeah,
for
it
later.
seems like the whole thing's just a mess right now. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Those who we support you. But good luck, because it's going to be awkward. Anyway, GM tip. They have like little dog GM tip pop-ups with the dog in the hat. I love this book so much. Sorry, I'm trying to find the list of names for some of these places.
We need to do like a 5-episode adventures. canines.
Oh god, these
Yeah.
are so
Mini one. Little mini
so
series.
good. Where the hell are the names of things in the towns, though? Oh, they're in the beginning of the book. Of course, they're in the beginning of the book, and not the book in Gullet Cove. Okay, so let's see. Order of the Golden Collar. The home for retired pirates, buccaneers, swashbucklers, and other practitioners of daring do. The Temple of the Good Mother, which is the religion that most dogs follow. So there's an inn called the Water Bowl. There is the Silver Sovereign, the Master's Retreat, the Poisoned Chop, which is the Thieves Guild bar, and then the Scratching Post is a place. I think it's probably normally served by cats. So you'd probably be most interested in the Water Bowl. It is a smuggler's tavern of choice.
Oh. Feisty. Let's go.
You don't want to
so-
go get a drink at the water bowl?
I do.
Oh, yes. Water.
Like that very much.
Nice.
Can we wash away the rat taste? I think he was a little, not so clean.
A few minutes later, you'll find yourself inside of the Water Bowl. Now, as I will say, for an inn, especially an inn in Gullet Cove, the Water Bowl is unusually solemn. It's often mistaken for a small church or even a mortuary, but there's good reason for it. Those of you who are in the know that it's a smuggling port for dogs. And they keep a low profile. However, the small cellar... Let's see... however, it is a good place to relax if you want a little bit of peace and quiet after a raucous time. However, if you wanted something a little more adventurous, you could go to the Poison Chop. Up to you. You feeling more cash? You feeling more feisty?
I want more casual.
I'm usually pretty cash. But
Yeah.
I'll go with the group.
I need to eat all this extra food.
Yeah, we can just sit down, have a few dog drinks.
All right, sounds good. There is a little bit of music playing there, a nice soft tune in the tavern as you go inside. And to wash the taste out of your mouth, you'll find that there is some specifically brewed dog brew called Bow Wow's Premium.
Ooh.
Bow Wow's Premium is a delicious ale that is fortified for dog consumption, we'll say. And as you're enjoying some of the music there, you wash the taste of rat out of your mouth with some ale and some rat on a stick. It's different. You know, it's like fighting an evil cow and then getting a burger. It's different.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
These were free-range rats. We know they grew up in good fields.
Not evil rats. Wash the taste of evil out of your mouth.
Evil. And as you're sitting at the table and enjoying
Nova will
yourself,
come and be like, I'll drink to that.
Cheers!
Wash away all the evil.
all right. So as you are sitting there and enjoying yourselves, kind of on the patio outside, a beautiful view of the water from here. You can watch the ocean crashing from this bluff. And approaching you, you will see that there is a human woman. She's about 5'4", so she towers over most of you. A fairly broad face. Her skin is dark brown, and her hair is kinked and braided back into a large bun that kind of extends down in flowing locks. Flowing dreadlocks, that is. Down to her shoulders. If you had to place, and it's hard to tell humans, she's probably in her 30s, maybe her 40s. And as she approaches, you'll recognize her as Maya Hornbeam. Maya Hornbeam is a local sorcerer, and well, acolyte really. She's still studying to be a sorcerer, and also is a bit of a silk merchant on the side. Helps out with her wife's tailor shop. She will approach you, and as she does, you see that there is something squirming in a leather backpack that she has on her back. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you have a minute to talk?
I'm gonna
course.
sniff the backpack.
You may make me a perception roll with advantage, please.
Perception is.
You need a 10 for this.
Oh, I got 16 plus whatever my bonus is.
You smell a cat.
I'm gonna start growling, Lou.
You'll hear from inside of the pack. There's no fighting here, please. I was going to wait a moment to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. But I'm here to talk.
I'm gonna go
Sweet.
back to my rat on a stick.
She'll lean forward and put she'll put 5 fresh baked dog biscuits on the table. As a peace offering, I'm here to broker a conference. Fair?
Nova happily eats it.
I consider eating that to be agreement.
Sounds good to me.
All right, come on out. It's safe. A moment later, the most skeletal-looking cat pops out of this bag, and it's a hairless, kind of like a Manx-looking cat. I think Manx is the right word. That climbs out. Anybody who wants to can make me a d20 roll, and if you get more above a 12, you'll recognize who this is.
13.
13?
Also 13.
12.
12? So I'll say 12. 12 counts. 2? You have no idea. And Dale, how'd you do?
Well,
12? All right, so you have no idea, Hunter, but you're newer to town. So as you are looking at this very wrinkly, hairless cat, you'll recognize him as Grimsby. Grimsby climbs out. Now, Grimsby is wearing kind of like a forked collar mantle, as well as a number of belts across his wrinkly body. And Grimsby is a sorcerer in his own right, an awakened cat who runs with Ochi's group, which is another band of cat adventurers in this area. He will climb down onto the banister above you, slightly out of your reach, and will sit down. Well met, canine adventurers.
Same to you. Do you want some food? I have some food. Luna's actually gonna open up her doggy bag and share.
I wouldn't say no to the anchovies.
Yeah, okay. Here, she'll nose them over.
He'll reach down, claw one, and pull it up, and then we'll spit out the bones fully formed.
Ooh,
I'm gonna watch him very closely.
nice.
Nimble teeth.
Nova's just going to be very friendly.
Impressive.
Thank you, Maya, for brokering this arrangement. I have a bit of a conundrum I was hoping to outreach to you, or to outsource to you.
Is this the rat thing?
Okay.
I believe it goes beyond the rat thing.
The rat thing is endemic.
However, it is causal, not... I do not believe that the rats and the predominance of rats in this area to be I believe it to be a secondary effect. As far as
Nova just looks very confused.
You use some very big words.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm an educated cat.
Oh,
I've been out of town recently and just arrived last night. I had some business up north. However, when I returned, none of my companions were here, nor could I find any others. Not a single cat at the scratching post, nor any of our other haunts. I don't know if you were aware of it.
I've
But
noticed
aside
the
from-
town's been smelling better lately.
Being very peaceful.
I noticed there were more rats.
Yeah.
Yes, we all have our place in the ecosystem.
The rats don't taste very good these days.
No. I know that some of my friends and allies and allied groups of adventurers were working together on a project, trying to map the undertunnels around the cove. I was able to find a logbook that stated that they were headed down to do some additional mapping near one of the old cave tunnels. They mentioned hearing some strange music inside that had lured them in. The rest are probably potentially hunting down the Rat King. I would like it if you could go investigate this music. I have a feeling that my friends got in over their head, and I'm not capable of going to rescue them by myself. Yes, Hunter.
This sounds like a trap.
I would like, could I smell the cat to make sure it doesn't smell like a lot of rat? I'm basically Hunter wants to do an
You can make
insight
a perception
check.
roll with make
Perception?
me a perception roll to see if it smells like a rat, and you'll have advantage because they're beasts.
Cool.
And Dale, you just said it smells like a trap.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe it is a trap. I believe it was a cat trap, though, and that's why I want to send the dogs in.
So you want us to get trapped too?
I don't think.
Wait,
we're
who
gonna
sent the
try.
dogs in?
I don't care. Look. Who?
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 That reminds me of a particularly awful song. Anyway,
It's my
would you get-
jam. I
would
got
you get on that?
17.
17. It does not smell like rats at all. Aside
Okay,
from
cool.
a little bit of aroma from the rat on a stick that is wafting
Yeah.
up to him.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But no, Grimsby seems legit to you.
Okay. Cool.
the reason that, yes, I believe it might be a trap, but I believe it is formulated for cats. That's why I want to send you adventurers in to investigate and rescue my brethren. I'll be willing to pay. Coin, food, or favor.
Might be nice having a favor owed from a cat.
It might be.
I think we should do it. I'm in favor.
Let's do it.
Let's do
We
it.
should
I think
always
so.
work to take down evil.
Mm-hmm.
And Nova just looks very earnest.
So you'll do it for the favor, not for any coin?
No. Food.
Ooh, food. Yes. Mm.
We just.
You know, coins can
just
be
got lots
exchanged
of
for
food.
foods and services. And coins
But
don't.
that's an
Coins
extra
and
step.
food.
I would say.
Mm.
But I would
Fine.
go coins in favor.
Coins, food, and favor. Yes, that does sound good.
All three.
All right, fine. I'll cover your tab here for this meal as part of the food. What is a reasonable sum for you? I'll owe you a favor, and
How many people do we have to rescue?
there should be 5 cats.
How much are those cats worth to you?
Oh,
How much is your time worth to
Spicy.
you?
I was
Many
getting
steak.
anything anyway.
How much is a steak? I don't eat steak. This is a tuna steak. I could kill for a tuna steak right about now.
Let me just check real quick how much a hunk of meat is. A steak in the PHB is...
Food is mine.
I am totally eating during the next game because I forgot to have breakfast, I just realized. Poop.
How
Meat,
about 5 gold per cat we rescue?
Ooh.
a steak, by the way, is 3 silver.
5
So
gold.
many
steaks.
states.
5 gold for each cat we rescue.
5 gold.
So many.
Per cat.
So if you're unable to rescue a cat, then it no longer
Then you just owe
That
us
would sound
completely
like
the favor.
like the plan.
Tell you what, I can guarantee you, if you rescue my 5 party mates, I can give you 5 gold per. However, the other adventuring groups that may be involved, if any of those cats are down there, I cannot guarantee you 5 gold per head, but I will do what I can for any additional beyond the 5.
Well, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
So you can't plan for the other cats.
Plus stakes.
We
Jason.
can buy our own steaks.
This is true too.
We'll
But
go
if
buy
we
our steaks
get
after.
steaks and we can buy steaks.
Are you
That's
good?
Never,
Trust
never
me.
trust a
Don't
cat to
be
pick out the good
greedy.
steak.
Right? God.
Fine. That's a gold. What is that? A gold and a half? And he'll start rustling around in one of his pouches with his stupid cat hands, and pulls out a gold and 5 silver coins and tosses on the table. Steaks. The stinky ones, probably. I wish you luck. Once you've rescued them, you can find me at the scratching post. Grimsby is a cat of his word, and you shall be paid. And I will trust that your honor is good enough. Here, and he'll pull out a pouch and count up coins, and he'll give you half up front. So 12 and a half gold on top of that. So with the stakes, well, they're coming. They're going to get paid for. So you'll have 12.5 gold, or 12 gold, 5 silver, in a small pouch that has little cat paw prints all over it. It's quite adorable.
Nice.
At this point, Hunter's just trying to chase her tail right now.
Sounds
She's
good.
a little bored.
Hunter, you also are going to get a scent that this cat is holding. He's definitely got some nip on him.
Mm.
That's not illegal here.
Hunter's just gonna like sniff and look at the cat and just like give it a knowing glance.
Well, I have to do something while you're adventuring.
No judgment. No judgment.
Do you have a map to where they got lost?
I don't have a map, but I can describe it to you. If you head down and he'll describe in great detail how to get there. You might know the area a little bit. Anybody who wants to can make me a history roll to see if they are... pardon me, this would be a... make me a nature or... We'll say survival. We'll say survival roll to have gone through this area.
Nice. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
27.
Oh,
Okay.
same.
8.
Nat 20.
So if I was using my favored terrain, would I?
This is coastal, so yeah, you would have, I believe, advantage on that, right?
Proficiency is doubled.
Oh, that's how it works, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's one of those weird times where your proficiency applies.
Right.
It rarely applies in anything.
19.
19? Okay. So you'll know the old way. Actually, it appears like he's describing a place called Percy's Cave. Old Percy's Cave, I should say. It's down a winding breakneck path for anybody with 2 legs, and a fairly steep cliffside path for anybody on 4. Much more dangerous for humans, which is why the path is pretty rough. It's about a mile out of town along the coast, and winds back toward this very large, gaping seaside cave. A lot of people went down there back in the day to do, you think, smuggling and things like that. But there's no reason for humans to be down there. You know of the cave, just because from a previous adventure, there was, you heard a story of someone that once upon a time found something in that cave that was pretty cool. What it was, however, one of you got a nat 20, so I'll say that once upon a time, there was a random dog. Oh, wow. There are so many cool items in this book. Found a gem of clarity inside of there, which is a powerful magic item that makes creatures immune to mind control effects. So there was apparently like an old temple or something inside of there at one point. Probably to some cat god, probably, to be honest. Although it's closer to the water. Maybe not. Maybe something else. Maybe something darker.
A
That
waterproof
sounds
cat.
mysterious.
It does sound mysterious. In fact, as you are hearing this, you know what? This was a cat temple. Caitlin, you got a nat 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
You
did
know that.
Christine, I think.
Oh, did you both get nat 20s? Holy
I
crap.
think so.
Both of you will have heard that the person that was inside, this old dog named Fleetwood, I have a list of dog names that I wrote down before this game, and I love them all. So Fleetwood found that magic gem inside, and Fleetwood actually could read, unlike his partner Mac, who is completely illiterate. But Fleetwood mentioned briefly that there was graffiti over the walls, and it said a couple of times in very fading script, Dendara shall return.
Dendara.
Which
Does
probably
that
doesn't.
mean anything?
No, not really.
Oh.
But that's something that you will notice. It seems to be something cat-related, though. And for those of you who are constant watchers of Shards of Nirn, may recognize that reference, because Christine's trying not to make a face.
And Amy is
someone
reacting in the chat.
I love Dendara! Dendara is great. Dendara is the first awakened cat that ever showed up in our chronicle. He's a bitch.
Oh,
He's a warlock of the Archfey.
that's fun.
It was great because they were going around doing adventures, then suddenly they're fighting a talking cat, and they're like, "What the hell is this
What?
game?" And I'm like, "Meh." I don't know. The cat took a bunch of people hostage too. It was pretty great.
We almost took him out.
You almost took him out. He managed to escape because he had Doppler.
Yep.
He's a jerk. Anyway, so this is what you have discovered. Are you going forward on this quest?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, yes.
I don't have anything else
Obviously.
to do.
Sounds good. All right. So after watering yourselves up, preparing for the journey, you soon find yourself making your way down the cliff face. It's dusk at this point, orange light spreading around. Now, of course, you're dogs, so your vision is a bit better at nighttime than humans. Well, actually, wait. So it is a greenish-gray hue, a brown hue, because you guys can't see orange. Although brown is only a color of orange, which is really strange.
Yeah.
So now, there's a great video I watched on the fact that orange doesn't exist.
Hmm.
Or brown doesn't exist? Brown doesn't exist. Orange exists. Yes. I'll link it later.
Yeah, okay.
Making your way down the coast, you will be easily able to find Old Percy's Cave. Old Percy's Cave is a strange-looking, kind of bow-topped cave with a pair of stalactites that hangs just outside of it. Well, at least calcic rock formations that look like a pair of buck teeth. Above, you can see there are a pair of holes where eyes would be, as well as a slight crevice where a nose would be, looking like a buck-toothed skull. The last rays of light are shining in along, and you can see that there are a number of, like, stepping stone rocks around the base that kind of look like the lower mandible of a face. As well as a winding path that leads deeper into the cave. The water is sloshing all around you as you make your way down. And you are going to make your way down to the just the base of the cave. You'll hear the sound of wind pushing out and in through these cavernous holes. Like the cave mouth is breathing on you. The air is humid. And those of you with any length of fur, which I think all of you actually have fairly...
I have so much fur.
You are quite warm. You are quite warm.
Oh, it's like real life.
Imitates art.
Yes.
All right, so as you are looking inside, what would you like to do? What's your marching order?
What's the light level inside the cave look like?
It goes dim to dark.
Nova is going to be...
I've got a bullseye lantern.
Okay, sounds good. You
Yeah,
can light
Nova's
that.
going to have a torch lit in her mouth.
Before we go in,
Nice.
I'm just gonna take a quick sniff. I would like to use my scent of the wind.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just
Ooh,
smell
to
an
scent
enemy
an
within
enemy. I want you to
within
do me
1
two favors.
mile.
I
Yep.
want you to actually. You don't have to roll for that because you can just do that. So roll me a d20, and this is
Mhm.
going to be to see if you've encountered something before.
Okay. Well, it does say within 1 mile and a successful DC 14 wisdom perception.
Oh, does it?
check.
Okay. So
Yeah.
give me a d20 to see if you've encountered this creature before.
Okay. That is right on 10.
Of course. You know what? What's the most recent donation been? Was there one? Was there a plot convenience donation?
Nope.
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
So you will see. You can give me the roll anyway.
Okay. Perception. Yeah, baby. I rolled a 14, so whatever I enter perception. Yeah, that's gonna be a 15.
Okay. As you sniff around, you will scent decay. Inside of this cave, you smell not a specific enemy with this, but you will smell the lingering scent of undeath.
Undeath. Ooh.
Yes. The rot of death radiates out at you.
Yep, well, we think we've definitely found the place. I can smell it in the air.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the raid.
No, I think
Oh, I
Amy's
know.
just
trying to
fixing
fix the
the.
command.
Oh,
I know. I was gonna type that too, but then I was like, oh wait.
oh, sorry. I'm just glancing back and forth. All right. So you will be able to smell undeath. Is anyone doing anything else besides lighting some torches?
Sniffing around.
Okay, sounds good. If you want to sniff around for anything in particular, you can go ahead and make me a perception roll or an investigation roll. Your call.
Yeah, I'll do a I don't know, investigation.
Sure, go ahead.
Which one is it for checking for traps?
That's perception.
15.
15. Sniffing around, you are going to find that there are, on the inside of the cave, there's a bit of silt. It hasn't been disturbed in days, and you can see that there is a bit of, well, there are cat footprints going in to the cave, but none going out. They appear to be a few days old. And you can even see where on the side it looks like one of the cats sharpened their claws against the side of the cave wall, preparing for a bit of a fight. Makes sense for adventurers. So, what do you all do?
Continue.
Continue. All right, what's your marching order, everybody? Who's going first?
I will.
I'll
Okay.
go second because I really
Yeah.
like to be in
Oh.
adventures.
Yeah, I'm up there sniffing and moving, and
Okay.
I like moving fast, so I'm
I'll be
Okay,
slow and steady. I'll probably pick up the back.
Okay, sounds good. So Nova's at the front, Luna's at the back. Where is my rogue?
Well, I probably should be going first, but since they're trying to push ahead of me, I will hang out at the back, help look, make sure that no one's following us.
Sounds good. All right, so then that is going to be Snuffles, not Suffles, Snuffles. There we go. All right, moving inside, you are going to, let's see. Moving inside, can I get everyone, does anyone here have a passive perception of more than 16?
Nope.
No.
So that's 10 plus your perception score.
No, I'm not proficient in perception.
Okay. All right. One sec. Moving in. Does anyone have a... Sorry, pardon me. Okay, then for something else, as you're making your way through, do you have a 14 or above?
15.
Yep, 15.
Okay. All right. So you will hear the slow breathing sound of the wind on the air as it pulses in and out of the cavern. You make your way along it where eventually the water vanishes behind you. a singular trail, a stream, leads to join with the ocean from where it drips down from cavernous stalactites. Okay. All right. Looking around, you can see where the cavern kind of winds its way down, and where the floor has been, well, it's barely there anymore. But once upon a time, you've reached a point in the cavern where it had been refinished. Flagstone had been set down. Columns begin to replace stalactites, or you start to notice that they're fused inside of stalactites and mites where they meet together around, calcifying around these old stone pillars. The cavern narrows and the walls become flat and even, stained by years of neglect and water flow. As you approach, anybody with a perception, a passive of 14 or above, are going to notice that in this long square room of about 30 feet by about 15 feet, hidden around a pair of pillars are a pair of crossbows pointed at the entryway and down, actually, toward you.
Ooh. Doggy.
So you will see that. Nova and Hunter, you do not have perception of that, passive of that level. So you are about to walk forward into this as you notice this, Luna.
Wait. Stop. Crossbows. She's gonna point with her nose. Crossbows.
Danger.
Okay.
Over there.
So Snuffles, were you keeping an eye out and looking around for traps and stuff?
I was looking to see if anyone was following us from behind.
Okay. So it doesn't appear that anyone's following you from behind. You definitely would have heard this up ahead of you as Luna notices this.
Then is
Danger.
there enough room to go along the side to take a look?
Sure. You can make me a perception roll.
Okay. Perception 12.
12. I mean, you notice now that they're pointed out to you, you can see where the crossbows are. But you can't really see, like, how they're set up. Like, they look like they're there to strafe whoever comes inside of here, but you're not sure what that would entail, like where the trigger is.
Wait. Can I try as well?
Yes, anybody who wants to can make me a perception roll to look for the trigger.
Okie dokie.
19.
I can make perception rolls. I just have awful passive.
Oh,
17.
I have good perception. I still only got like a 9. No, 11.
11 too.
11, and what'd you get, Caitlin?
19.
19, and Christine, you got a
17.
17. All right, both of you are going to you're going to see them for sure. However, it is only going to be Caitlin. As you look around, Luna is going to see that there is an almost imperceptible fishing line pulled directly about 3 inches ahead of Nova's foot. That's why Nova can't see it, because it's like literally right in front of her. But as soon as you direct it, she'll notice it. It's a piece of fishing line that looks like it goes up to where those crossbows are. However, with the 19, you're also going to notice something else. Can you make me an Arcana roll?
Yeah. It's int, right?
Yes.
I think that's only an 18.
Only an 18. All right, so
Really
glancing
better
up,
wisdom.
you are also going to notice that the crossbows are etched with a series of obscure magical symbols.
Wow.
You think that they're booby-trapped.
Oh. I'm going to relay that information. That they're probably also trapped themselves, booby-trapped somehow. Do you see that they've got, like, the symbols on them and stuff?
That seems complicated.
Very complicated. I'm not very good at traps, disabling them.
So yeah, and just as you're looking down, I'm going to say that the floor is actually crisscrossed by these fishing lines. To an extent, we're making it through the room without, unless you disarm it, it's going to be very difficult to get through this room without triggering.
Hey, Snuffles, you're good at disarming traps, aren't you?
You would
And
think that,
untrapping?
but you don't run into that many.
Huh.
What is the disarm trap? I don't.
So that is going to be a sleight of hand check.
I can give it a try, but I'd ask
Sleight of
everyone
paw.
to stand back.
Okay.
Okay.
Do. I wonder if I have any, like, I'm gonna see if I have a shielding spell. Just in case it goes down. I don't think I do, actually. Wait, that's not my spells. What's going on? Oh, there they are. That's a nope.
That's
But we have
enough.
lots of healing spells. So, oh wait. I have Warding Wind. I could try that one. Oh, that's a second level spell.
Hello, Chef. Yes, this is a brand new Extra Life, because it's Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. All right, so...
Okay. Yeah, I'll try doing Warding Wind.
Keep everyone safe behind me.
Yeah, basically.
All right. If anything
So-
goes wrong, it'll just take out me. Here we go.
All right.
I should be able to put it in front of you too, though. No, and then it just basically projectiles have disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, sure. If you want to use it, go ahead.
Yeah, because if I put it in front of where you're disabling the trap, then you should be able to still tink it without.
Okay.
That's my idea.
Thank you for the help.
Of
Let's see what
course.
happens. 21.
21. All right, you are easily going to find the linchpin of this and just
Yay!
go... Sorry. Pop it out, and all of the wires are going to go sagging to the ground. Let me just check one thing. Okay. Yeah. The crossbows are still up in the ceiling. They're still set up there. But the triggers are disabled.
Oh. Well, good
That's
job.
disabled for both of the crossbows?
Pardon me?
Was that for disabling both crossbows? Or...
The entire trap is disabled.
Nice.
Sounds good.
To your knowledge, at least.
Feels safe.
It feels safe.
All right. Hunter's just gonna go walk forward.
Okay.
Hunter will
All
test
right.
to make sure I did it right. Okay, thank you, Hunter.
Making your way forward, you are going to start to hear something in the distance.
Oh, I'm dropping the Warding Wind, by the way.
Okay.
Just because it deafens us, so that's not really
Oh, so-
great if we're. Yeah. So as soon as it's done, we're dropping
Sounds
it.
good. As you move closer, you're all going to hear something in the distance,
Hmm.
echoing down the caves. The sound of an organ echoes down through the cave system. At this point, I'd like all of you to make me another history roll. This time, you can do it. Actually, do it flat. Do it flat, because we already rolled to see if you'd encountered this person before, and you had not.
11.
11?
19. I don't
18.
18?
Some of
Okay.
the dice
17.
really like me.
15? Alright, you've heard of this person before. What'd you get, Snuffles?
4.
4? Okay.
I don't
That
know
was
anything.
The sound of the organ music playing a fugue, the smell of undeath beginning to rise around you.
Ooh.
You know what this is. You thought that he was just a legend. For you had never encountered him yourself, but some of those who trained you have. This is not the Rat King, also known as Morati. in many circles. Thank you, Trizalta, for paying for that. This is not Moratti. This is something far more dangerous. I will let you name this as well, Traz. So let me know.
Necro.
Was it
It's
Necro?
Necro.
Oh yeah, sorry, it was Necro. Sorry, Necro. I'm reading off like 6 chats. Sorry about that, Necro. So Necro, I'll let you name him too. But he has another title. You smell and feel the writhing energy of this area. This is the lair of the Necromastiff. What makes a bad dog? In the Necromastiff's case, the answer is power. Born with the gift of magic coursing through his veins, the Necromastiff quickly realized that fear was much more effective than friendliness. This makes sense. Those of you with a high score know that the Necromastiff believes that dogs are the superior race on the continent, and are vastly superior to humans, but also cats. He has a penchant for capturing, killing, and raising cats from the dead as undead servants.
I mean, we all want to do it, but we don't.
And
Also, raising them from the dead.
Yeah, who wants more cats around?
Oh, that's
Amazing.
so cool. Oh, this book's great.
He's
Hold
a
on, did
good
he have
boy,
a new
but
one?
he's
Did
not
Necro have a
being
new one
good
yet?
right now.
Who would want to be surrounded by a bunch of cats?
No, I think
Sounds
the
so
rat
fun.
Moratti.
Moratti. Okay.
Just because they're cats does not mean they don't deserve compassion.
Oh
So
yeah.
raising them
right?
again? No. If you're gonna kill them, just let them stay dead.
Yeah, and you're surrounded by undead, unkillable rats. Or cats. Rats. Doesn't matter.
Either way.
Either way, dark
Um,
magic, bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a bad dog.
I'm
Do you
sorry,
progress?
it's a bad dog.
I said bad
You
dog,
have
and
to-
Sugar's right here, and she went,
Oh,
Sugar's a good dog.
good dog.
Yeah, I think we should continue on. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Moving forward, also want to say Red Monk 100 in the chat right now is saying that they have been trying to justify buying this. We're not sponsored by them, by the way. This is just a game I kickstarted, just reminding everybody. So that this doesn't feel like an ad. I really like it. I think the art's really good. It smells like a book. Like, you know how books used to smell? Like, the smell, it's the production quality is really high, and I like it. I would suggest it. I think their Kickstarter just finished for the most recent thing, but you can probably get in on it. For Robin, we just backed that one, and it had the Witcher dog class.
Yep.
And
We both
that
backed
was
it.
the Watcher. I was like, it's a dog in Geralt's armor. I'm in. But yeah, no, these
you
are.
went and backed it.
Well, you didn't tell me it was a gift, so there we go. So, sorry.
It's okay.
Book smell matters. It's the only reason why PDFs aren't as good. Otherwise, I love
Right.
them. But super
Which-
good.
Sorry, just before we move forward into the cave further, Nova's going to establish her ownership.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna say that you can see you can smell a little bit of like necrotic urine stain on the side where
She'll
where the
cover it.
necromastiff marked his territory.
It's her cave now.
Well, damn, he has to leave. That's the rule.
It's the rule.
You're the
mine
necromastiff
now.
now. Switch me places.
This game got crazy.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. So as you head inside, keeping a similar marching order, you will see that this ancient cat temple has been defaced. It's covered in all manner of claw marks. You see bones littering the ground. And there, in the distance, an organ plays itself spectrally.
Wow.
A low blue mist rolls out over the ground. And you'll hear a voice. Who dares
enter the lair of the necromastiff.
What are you doing?
Be gone!
We have bones.
So do I.
I think he has more bones than
We have
do.
soup bones.
Can we talk?
Yes. Be you dog? I can smell nobility in your voices.
Yes, in life,
Yes.
the Necromastiff was known, to those of you who know this, as Bubba Hohound. Good Bubba Hotep reference, that's good. A moment
Okay.
later, the Necromastiff steps around the corner. A cacophony of mist and music accompanies him as he watches you from he's about probably 50 feet away from you at this point, standing in front of what is now a defaced altar to a cat god.
Greetings, and welcome to my sanctuary. I bid you no harm, and welcome.
What are you doing with the cats that are in here?
I see you are here to rescue those poor souls. Fear not, they are just cats. Barely better than rats. Not even
Yes,
then.
but they keep the rats in check.
Yeah. The rats are running amok. It's a real
They do
catastrophe.
have a right to be in the town.
I see.
I'm going to throw him my soup bone that I got from the restaurant.
So you're sympathizers.
I want to set off my divine sense.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
What is that?
Within 60 feet of you, that's not behind total cover, you know the type celestial fiend or undead. Strong
All right,
evil
he
registers on
is-
your
he
senses.
He is... Oh, actually, is he undead? One sec. He is actually not undead.
Okay.
Huh.
He is actually not undead. Sorry, I assumed he was
Oh.
with a name like Necromastiff. However,
Right.
there is... what does it tell you? It tells you undead, celestial fiend.
Yeah, so it just tells you the location of any celestial fiend or undead. The description of it is that the presence of strong evil registers on your senses, like
Okay.
a noxious odor, powerful good, rings like heavenly music, as an action.
Yeah, I will say that. Yeah, this guy's probably evil. I mean, he's a name like Necromastiff, so like that is probably evil. But I will say that you will also see. One sec. Okay, and okay, fixed it. Just for a timer that was still reading as Dork Tales Expo. There we go. Fixed. Was it for a command or a timer, Amy? Let me know, because I fixed the timer. Okay, Nova has inspiration from Monkey Soda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as you sniff this, you'll see that yes, he is not undead, but he is commanding undead. You will be able to sense that there are 4 zombie cats hiding just out of range of your scent, kind of flanking him in the wings, crawling across the ceiling. You'll be able to sniff them on the air, and in the distance, you'll feel the presence of a powerful evil. For behind him, as you're all looking, there is a strange coffin that is covered in tubes of green liquid that pour into it like an IV bag. The top of the coffin has been, well, I should say tomb. The top of the tomb has been removed and instead covered by a dark red velvet cloth that obscures the lumpy form inside. So you say that there is a place for cats in town. Perhaps you should return to that sickly town and wait for them.
My creation is not quite complete.
Oh my gosh.
The evil abomination behind you.
What is evil?
A disease
hungry
that needs to be
belly?
removed.
Oh my gosh.
I see.
Well, this isn't good.
While they're talking, I'm going to try slip away to the shadows.
Okay, you can make me a stealth roll. So if you break line of sight around the corner, you won't have to roll with disadvantage. So I would suggest doing that.
Okay, sounds good.
Nova is going to kind of try and indicate to the others while he's grandstanding the zombie cats on the ceiling.
What is this abomination? No. No. It is a mindless thrall, created out of the leftover bits of lesser beings. For what is a dog but a master waiting to take his place on the stage? I wish to take the name dog and invert it. You can join me in our quest to go from dog to god.
Oh.
It's wordplay. It's you invert the G-O-D.
Yeah.
It's
No, we got it.
We got it. Just that's a bit.
Look, it's right. It's 3 letters. What do you mean? It's join me, and together. It will not matter if we are good dogs or bad dogs.
But we're good dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does matter. It does
Good dogs
matter.
get treats and pets.
And
Yeah.
steak.
When we got so many treats.
Don't you like
I wanna give
treats?
it up.
Have you not had your belly scratched in a bit? Is that what's missing?
You can come
Leave my
back with
belly
us
out
and
of
we'll
this.
give you some steak.
I'll let you make me a persuasion roll on this, because he's a dog still, and I'm gonna allow that.
Can I help?
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
like, can we
actually,
be
yeah,
helpful?
you can assist. So Tosh, you can roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Difficulty gonna be pretty high though. So
That was only a 13.
It's a good try.
Steak.
Considered it.
It has been some time. However, my work here is done. I will leave here as friend, or at least not enemy. However, my creation awakens. If you are good dogs, we will see each other again.
We are.
We are good dogs.
We are good dogs.
Yeah.
But, wait.
Which is why you cannot overset the balance of good dog and master.
I
How-
encourage you. Be your own master.
Well, we are, though.
No.
And let's see if you're good enough dogs to defeat my catastrophe!
and at that point, let's roll initiative.
That sounded like an initiative.
All right, I'm gonna roll my extra life dice that usually rolls
Okay.
low, but let's see if it
But
works.
it's extra life.
But it's extra life. Don't fuck me, extra life. You didn't fuck me, extra
Oh,
life.
I got a non-natural 20 initiative.
Okay.
That's funny. That's only a 21.
Oh,
Natural
only
20, woo!
Okay, so you are zombie cats, you are necromastiff, and you are catastrophe.
Other lights and-
Catastrophe. Sorry, I love catastrophe so much.
Catastrophe's good.
Okay, so quick check. Drop all of your initiatives in the chat, and let's do this. So I have. Why do I always roll the dice that I can't read? Okay, so necromastiff. Okay. Giant rats, don't need you. Zombie cats, here we go. Zombie cats, you have a dex of +1, so that means that. Perfect. So Snuffles, you will have advantage on your first attack. From where you snuffed away. Okay, so Hunter is going first, followed by Luna, followed by Zombie Cat 1, followed by Haleth, followed by Zombie Cat 2, followed by Snuffles.
This is just an amazing list.
Followed by
Zombie cat, Snuffles, zombie cat,
Nova,
zombie cat, Nova.
followed by Necromastiff, followed by Zombie Cat 3, followed by, I think I've got all of you down now. Good, so that means that then there is Cataclysm, or no, Catastrophe.
Both are good names.
Well,
Both are
so
very good
so
names.
here's the tip. The original story was going to be you guys going after the Rat King, and then I saw Necromastiff. I'm like, I really want to use the Necromastiff because he gets to grandstand, and I get to have like Togata and Fugue in the background.
Yep.
And I turned the page, and they have this thing that the Rat King is making called the Radicalism.
Whoa.
And I'm like, I'll just make a giant cat monster called like Catastrophe or something.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that's like, I'm fusing plots. So cat, and then I said there were 4 zombie cats, so there's number 4. Okay, and with that, we are going to swap over to my combat music, which is my new Fighting the Boss loop. All right, so combat initiates. Hunter, it is your turn. So describing the scene for you, it is a straight tunnel, basically, with like a big temple area at the front. There is about 30 feet in front of you where you've kind of been sneaking a little forward, so I'll say the Necromastiff is 30 feet in front of you. There are skeleton cats kind of crawling around the ceiling that have been pointed out to you by your paladin. About 20 feet behind the Necromastiff is where the tomb that is brewing the Catastrophe. Catastrophe.
Yeah.
Is waiting.
Okay.
So that's 50 feet. So 40 feet, pardon me, it's 40 feet to Necromastiff, and then 60 feet total to the Cataclysm. Catastrophe.
Okay.
What would you like to do? I will say, it doesn't look like the Necromastiff is trying to engage with you right now.
Okay. But the yeah, I think I want to go after the Catastrophe. Just a second, I have to check my range on Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark is
90 feet. Perfect. Okay.
okay. He's under a blanket, but he's starting to rise up. I'll say that he counts.
Cool. So Hunter is gonna cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Okay.
Good job,
I had to take that spell as a ranger. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take a fire a shot with my crossbow, or a longbow. Sorry, longbow, not crossbow.
Sounds good.
I don't know how a dog does that, but hey, magic.
Here we are.
It's wonderful.
Right? Okay. Sweet. Okie dokie. Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit. Roll me damage.
Sweet. D8 and a D6. Hell, that's a D10, Robin. That's a D8. Okay. That's gonna be 15 points of damage.
All right, 15 points of damage. You are going to fire an arrow out of your crossbow that is going to explode into a... actually, no, it's not. It's Hail of Thorns. So your Hunter's Mark is going to target, and you are going to fire directly into the Hunter's Mark. What was the damage separately, please?
Oh, separately? Okay, so... Okay, good thing I kept the dice. 4 was for Hunter's Mark, and then... what did I say? 8 plus 3. 11 is for the arrow.
Okay.
So
Sounds
piercing.
good. All right, so there is going to be The crossbow is going to collide in, and you're going to see it wound a bit of the arm. At that point, it is going to make this horrible yowling noise that echoes throughout the cave, and is going to reach up and tear its cloth off. All of the tubes are going to rip out of it, and you'll see that it is a 6-foot-tall being made of cats. Now, I need you to picture Voltron. Cat hands, like, it's got like 3 heads, it's got cats as hands, it's a giant mutant cat creature. All of the cats are fused together, their eyes are glowing green, and it's going to roar at you all, and you are... Okay, now that you have to see it, anybody who tries to attack it needs to make me a save from here on in.
Ooh.
All right, it is not a radius, so that's something. Luna, it is your turn. What do you do?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to guiding bolt it.
Sounds good. I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 24.
Okay, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine until the next time you have to attack.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. And, or nose. And I'm going to use my roll again, please.
Okay, yep, you can use that.
I've been saving it. Oh, yeah, okay. 22 to hit.
22, that's going to be a hit. Roll me damage, and this is going to be using Guiding Bolt?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. That is 14. And then I'd like to use my bonus action to pop the starry form again.
Okay, sounds good. So
And I
that's
think
you're going to hit it.
Go with arrow again, yeah.
Sounds good.
I get to choose every time I do it, but yeah, I think we're gonna go with arrow again. Just damage. It's gonna be 9 extra points.
9 extra points of damage. Oh.
Piercing damage? So first one's radiant, and then I think it's pierce.
Is it piercing or magical
oh, no,
piercing?
radiant. They're both radiant damage.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right, so that's 23 points of damage total from you. Another 9. Yeah, okay. Then that is going to... Okay, you are going to see where Hunter's bolt is kind of jutting out of the side of its arm, and aiming, you're going to aim for the weak spot instinctively. And as you do, there's going to be a bolt of energy that flies out as you draw back your celestial form. An arrow of light is going to fire across the room, slam into that arm, and you're going to hear as the arm explodes, and a cat, fully formed, goes tumbling into the darkness.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
It looked alive? It looked pissed.
Oh my gosh.
But it looked alive. So it looks like if you bludgeon this thing hard enough, you might be able to knock the cats loose of the spell that's fusing them.
Oh my gosh.
So, because I'm not killing animals on camera, well, I guess rats.
Rats.
I'm not killing anyone's pets, except for rats. I'm not killing cats and dogs
but
on
are
camera.
these really the type of rats that are like
No, these are
rats,
jerk
or
rats.
these
There are
are
two
the
different types of
junkyard rats?
There are
evil rats.
They're bad rats.
This is
These are bad
true.
rats. So this is bad rats, not fancy rats.
Bad rats.
There's gonna be someone who's like, there are no bad rats.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I mean, the
you know
ones
what
that carried the plague around, those were
Yeah,
pretty
those are bad rats. Yeah. Can
yeah.
confirm.
They, I mean, then again, we're not going to get into a plague discussion in the middle of a pandemic. There are a lot of people carrying that. Anyway. All right, so Luna, you have disarmed it, literally, and you're going to see, like, one of the cats in its frame start to, like, crawl down and reform the arm, leaving a large patch missing out of its chest. So it still has a striking arm, but it looks like you freed one of the cats.
Oh, that's good.
All
To make
right.
sure it's okay.
Zombie cat number 1 is going to dislodge itself from the ceiling and is going to launch itself down at Nova, because Nova is near the front, as always. So, zombie cat, where are you? There's so many good monsters in this damn book. It is going to drop on top of you, and that is definitely going to be a hit. That's going to be a 20 to hit you.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to slam down on top of you. It's even cute, even dead. You want to see what it looks like?
Sure. That's kind of terrifyingly horrifying.
I
Yeah.
love
I
like
love
expression.
it.
It's going like.
It's gonna drop down and deal 7 points of piercing damage to you. And it's going to land next to you on the floor. Haleth, it's your turn. Are you talking? Haleth, it's your turn.
Oh,
Alice?
sorry. Okay.
Yeah. You.
Okay, so we've established that like bludgeoning damage is the type to like free the cats kind of thing.
I'm sorry?
Is bludgeoning damage is what we want to do here to kind of break
I don't
loose
know.
the
I
cats.
did radiant.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she did radiant and Robin did piercing.
Oh, so anything.
And then piercing and then whatever Hunter's Mark is just additional piercing.
Just
It's just additional piercing.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Like let's short sword this thing then.
Okay, the zombie cat.
Yeah.
So the catastrophe is about 60 feet away from you.
Oh. Well, what's near me then?
One zombie cat. And the necromastiff is 40 feet away from you. But to be fair, he hasn't really done anything yet.
What's the zombie cat doing?
It just took out like about a fourth of your paladin's health.
Okay, let's sword that zombie cat.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
9.
9 to hit. I'm afraid the zombie cat has... Let me double check this to make sure. Yes, the zombie cat does have more than 9 armor class. So launching forward, you're going to try to bring your sword into it.
Cat.
Would you like to spend a key point to do flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks?
Oh yeah, let's do that. 100%.
Yeah, so spend a key point. You should still have at least 3 more. You short rested actually, so you should have 4.
Oh, excellent. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Then yes, I definitely want to spend 1.
Yeah, so spend 1 and
Okay,
make me 2 more
that's
attacks.
16 to hit
Hit.
and 17 to hit.
Those are 2 hits. Roll me damage.
Woohoo!
Okay.
9 damage
9 damage. Between them or both?
and 8 damage.
9 damage. And don't forget to add your dex to those if you haven't already.
Yeah, that's in there.
Okay, so that's 17 points of damage. All right, so how do you take this zombie cat out?
I'm just gonna take my sword. I fumbled it the first time, but then I got a good grip on it and just went. Phew, no zombie cats in my part of town.
All right, sounds good.
And Kelly, you have benefit.
I have benefit.
Yes.
Okay, you are going to slash through this thing, killing it thoroughly. It's going to flop to the ground, dying, and then it's going to start to twitch and slowly start to rise back up, damn near destroyed, but still hanging on by the skin of its teeth because zombies are great. You reduce this thing nice and proper. Thank you for that. I needed that. And as you are there, one of the zombie cats is going to drop off the ceiling and try to attack you. On its turn, that is going to be 20 to hit you.
Okay, that hits.
You're going to take 6 points of piercing damage as a cat lands on your back, scratches through your lack of armor, and then jumps off of you and tries to hiss, but it's partly decayed, so it mostly just kind of like mouth farts at you.
I dislike that greatly.
All right.
Did you say 6 damage?
I said 6. All right, Snuffles, it is your turn. There are 2 zombie cats directly in front of you, and you were kind of sneaking around the side. What would you like to do?
I want to sneak up behind the narco dude.
The what? You mean the necromastiff?
Yeah.
Necromastiff? Okay. You may do so if you'd like. What would you like to do?
Stab him in the back.
Okay, you'll have advantage on this. I love this. He was literally like, "I'm out, guys. You guys fight my beings. If you take him out, that's cool." Like
yeah,
he was.
No, you don't get to make mutants and get away with it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So what bonus do I get for?
You have advantage, so you roll 2d20 and take the better.
Okay.
You also have sneak attack on this because you have advantage.
Yeah. And my sneak attack gives me
Okay, so you are 40 feet ahead of your friends because you were sneaking up earlier. So you are a bit divided from them. So good luck.
One's 18 and 17. So I guess the 18 is the better of the two.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll me damage with sneak attack.
Okay. Oh, not so good with damage, but okay. 6 damage.
6 damage, and that was with your sneak attack bonus?
With sneak attack bonus, sadly.
And you added your dexterity to that?
No.
Yeah, always add your dexterity damage on your main attack.
Oh, okay. That's +2, so that's 8.
8, okay. That's not... It's not great, but it's not bad. All right. So sneaking up behind, you are going to jam your blade into the necromastiff's side, and he's going to snarl at you. How dare you! And what would you... Do you have anything for your bonus action?
Bonus action for this, I am going to just take a step back so I'm not in arm's reach.
Okay, so you can use your disengage. Sounds good. Nova, it is going to be your turn. You see that Snuffles has engaged the necromastiff by himself.
Foolishness.
Foolishness, yes.
Well, I can't help just yet because I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself as bonus action.
Okay.
And Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon. I imbue my greatsword with positive energy, and it emits bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light 20 feet beyond that.
Okay.
And it becomes magical for the duration.
Oh, great. That will be useful.
Yep. And that's all I can do.
Okay. That's your
Can
full
I say
action?
something?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
When I'm in my starry form, I also shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
glowing.
Sounds
I'm
good.
a target.
Okay. And are you doing any movement or anything, Nova? So you've got a zombie cat to your left
Yeah.
that looks pretty devastated from Haleth.
Okay.
Um,
And how far away is the catastrophe from me?
Catastrophe is 60, but it's about to be its turn, so probably much closer soon. And the necromastiff is 40 feet away from you.
Okay. So are we essentially kind of in the middle of a chamber, or?
You're basically at the base of an elongated rectangle.
Okay. Because what I would like to do then is try and maybe move out to a side,
Okay.
so that I can start getting around or flanking, so I'm not right next to my friends, so that if I get hit, they might get hit, sort of thing, if an area of effect. And I'll do that.
Okay, sounds good.
I've got 30 feet.
Okay, sounds good. So you're kind of you're going to be 20 feet away from the necromastiff if you hug the right corner.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, it is the necromastiff's turn. You dare! He barks at you, Snuffles, and I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Let's do it. What'd you get?
A wonderful 9.
A 9. Oh god, I'm sorry then. You are going to
Oh,
take...
can I use my friendly companion?
Do you have to be inside of range?
Friend. Oh,
Do you have to be inside of range for that?
Oh, you're right. I think it's 30 feet.
I will allow you to do this because he backed away as his disengage.
Let me just
So
see.
I'll say that you
Yeah,
are
30 feet.
just inside of his range for this, and the acoustic bonus of being in a cave. So what does that do? Allows him to re-roll?
You can do this. Yeah, it allows him to do it again.
That's probably a good
Re-roll.
idea.
Oh,
So you may re-roll that.
Yeah, if you fail a saving throw, ability check or attack roll. So if we already know that you failed it, kind of thing.
With a 9?
Pretty certain.
Roll gives me 18.
18 is a pass, so you're only going to take...
Yay,
You're going
we
to take...
go.
He is going to bark at you, and there's going to be a swirling wave of necrotic energy that fires out of his mouth, and it's going to just graze you this time. Now, at level 4, do you have any of your fun rogue dodge abilities? It's been a while since I've ran a level 4 game.
I
You do not. Level 5. Uncanny dodge is 5. All right, so you're only going to take half damage on this. That's going to be 19 points of necrotic damage. It would have been 38.
Ouch. Okay.
As he casts Blight at you. So that's a 4th level spell for you. And then he is going to use his action to... you dodged out of the way, so he's going to run back into the cave as his movement. So, and he is going to run past his creature. 1 sec to see if the creature is mind-controlled still. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. All right. So he's going to run away. And Zombie Cat number 3 is going to leap down from the ceiling at Luna because she's so bright and shiny. And I'm going to use... No, I'm not going to use my benefit on this. Aww. It was an 18 and it rolled to a 2. So the cat is going to land next to you, try to claw you and miss. And at this, the Catastrophe is going to emerge, roar, and is going to charge at Snuffles or Luna. Let's flip a coin. Snuffles is definitely the odd one. Snuffles. Okay, Snuffles. The Catastrophe is going to charge at you. And what is your armor class, my friend?
Is 13.
13? Okay. Okay. It charges at you. And reaches back and tries 1 bite attack with its paw. Well, with its cat hands. 1 bite attack snaps in front of your face with an 11. The other snaps at you with a 16, which will hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be a dice on the floor, because I missed my dice tray. That is going to be a walloping 6 points of damage. Oh, pardon me. 5 points of damage. As it bites into the side of you, as this cat like kind of scrapes by your face. And then the last one, it's going to turn a look at Nova over in the corner and is going to spend my benefit to try to hit you again. You said your armor class is 13?
Yep.
Okay, that is going to hit. How many more hit points do you have? I'm just curious.
Hey, are you talking about Nova or Snuffles?
I'm talking about Snuffles for this. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm currently at 3.
3. Okay. Snuffles, it is going to rear back and hiss, and is going to hit you and knock you 20 feet back into Nova like you're a volleyball.
Ow.
With a nat 20 to hit Nova with you. Thank you for the benefit. I spent it well. That is going to be a wild blow. Okay. Actually, it was... No, how many points does Nova have?
Hit points or?
Yeah. Yeah.
My total number is 50.
Okay. Okay. And 7, so that's 30. Oh boy. That is going to be 49 points of damage with the crit.
I'm down.
Are you down?
You already gave me 7 points of damage earlier.
That's fair. Okay. All right, so there is going to be a huge blow as this thing rears back, hisses, and knocks Snuffles across the room, slamming in. Both of you are unconscious. You'll be making death saves.
Okay, well, there goes my Shield of Faith and I think Sacred Weapon.
What was your shield? What did your Shield of Faith buff you up to, by the way?
21.
21. Oh, it did buff you up to 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 on the roll though.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so top of the Zombie Cat. Last one is going to drop down and try to hit Hunter. Hunter, is your armor class 12?
Nope, 14.
Okay. All right, Hunter, it is your turn. Top of the initiative. You see 2 of your friends are down. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna go to the paladin and try and stabilize the paladin because Snuffles made a mistake and engaged the necro mastiff.
I mean, it was valid.
It was valid, but we had bigger problems. We have bigger problems. So I'm gonna go make a medicine check on Nova to try and stabilize her.
Sounds good.
What do I add to medicine? Where is medicine down?
This is where, if you want to donate to help the dogs,
Natural 20 on that
Okay,
medicine check.
you are going to apply a Band-Aid to Nova's cut nose, and Nova, you're going to stabilize with 1 hit point with that
Okay.
nat 20. So you are conscious again.
Okay.
So would that be an action? Could I bonus action?
You may bonus action, yes.
Something? Oh wait, no, my spells, all my cantrips are action. Never mind. I don't have any cool bonus actions. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Continue.
Luna, it is your turn.
All right, let's see here. I would like to use. Oh, it only increases that. Oh, that has to be 3rd level anyway. I would like to use. I want to try to use. Oh, is this ranged? Sorry, I'm trying to heal somebody. It's just
Which spell?
thinking-
If it's healing
yeah,
word,
within
it's
range.
ranged.
Healing. It was going to be healing word.
Healing
or
word is
healing
great.
spirit, which is pretty fun.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
It's a druid or ranger thing. It's you
Oh.
call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded.
Okay.
It's in my spell book
All right.
app thing.
Cool.
The intangible spirit. You know what? Let's have fun with it. We're gonna do healing spirit.
Okay. So let's find out what this does.
Yeah, so an intangible spirit appears within a space that's a 5-foot cube you can see within range. Spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae. It's going to be a very, very good dog. It's probably going to be a Saint Bernard.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. Spirit can't heal
nice.
constructs or undead.
Are either of you undead yet?
Not
Okay,
as
good.
far as I'm
As a
aware.
bonus action on my turn, I can move the spirit up to 30 feet to a space I can see.
Sounds good. And so this is a 5-foot cube, so that'll cover both of them. That's great. What are you doing with your main
perfect.
What you're doing with your main action? This is only a bonus action to cast.
Oh, rats. Because I wanted to use my bonus action to pew pew. Well, I guess I'm gonna go at them with my scimitar because I can't cast
Okay.
a different spell.
All right, sounds good. So you're going to. So they are.
Oh dear.
Yep, that is the edge of your movement. You can make it up to where the cataclysm is.
All right, I am going to attempt an attack with my scimitar. Oh, my strength's not that bad.
Okay, pardon me, the catastrophe, not cataclysm.
Yeah.
All right. He was still workshopping the name, really.
I mean, that's
It's
fair,
fine,
right?
it's fine.
He wasn't
All right, so-
expecting this,
He thought he had an extra day. This thing's half baked. That's why the spell is fragile.
right?
All right, so rush up, make me an attack, please. So you could also cast a cantrip, though, just so you know.
Oh,
Oh, no.
well, I got a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
I can take a picture. That's like my 4th nat 20. Like, these dice, they like me.
That's good. You use them
From
for
our
Witchlight.
latest order. Ooh.
Oh, which ones are those? Those are the ones from Lindorm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
not the
of course.
latest order, but the blue ones, the Saga ones.
They are the latest order.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't
All right,
recall.
roll me damage.
Okay. So that's 2d6. That's going to be 7 plus 3 is going to be 10.
10, perfect. And that was with
Okay.
your dex or strength added?
With my strength. Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, rushing forward, you are going to embed your, is it your sickle? Your
My scimitar.
scimitar into the side of one of the binds that are gluing these cats together. And it's going to yowl at you in pain. And yeah, that is going to be that. Now, I will say, as you were doing that, however, you did run through a zombie cat space.
Okay, that's fair.
Because we're not using a battle mat for this.
I wasn't
So,
paying
and that
attention.
zombie cat did just crit on you as you were rushing forward.
That's fair.
So you're going to take 12 points of damage as you are rushing away. The zombie cat is going to leap on your back and claw down it. And is going to attempt to hit you again. And is going to get Yeah, a 19. So it is going to rush up to you on your turn and deal you another 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Okay.
And Haleth, it is your turn. There are 2 zombie cats directly in front of you. Everyone else is engaging the Cataclysm.
Sorry, one thing.
Catastrophe, yes.
Should I roll for how much healing they take?
It's at the start of their turn.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Never mind. Sorry.
It's okay. So Haleth, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, there's 2 zombie cats in front of me.
There are 2 zombie cats in front of you. There's one off to the side, but it's not really close to you.
Okay, can I attack both of them?
Yes, you may. You have to spend for Flurry of Blows, but you can, yeah.
Perfect, let's do it.
So just tell me how you want to divide the attack up. So you got 3 attacks. You doing 1 and 2, or
yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I would send the weakest attack at the one that you basically killed before.
Already killed, almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these things keep coming back to life until I roll poorly.
Got it.
Basically.
Yeah, they have a thing. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Okay, make me 3 attack rolls.
Oh, nat 1.
Nat 1, okay.
That's a 14.
14, sounds good.
Oh, and a 24.
Okay, those are 2 hits. So you launch at the one that you almost killed before, and as you do, it's going to snarl and scratch you for 2 points of damage.
Hey!
And instead, you're gonna turn and hit the other one twice. Roll me damage twice.
That is 7 damage. And 10 damage.
Okay, and you are going to spin around and cut its head clean off, and the body's just gonna go. But so so out of the entire field, up ahead of you, see that there's the big brouhaha up here. 1 zombie cat had followed Luna. There's 1 zombie cat kind of away from you in the corner, and then there were the 2 that you were fighting. Now there is only 1, and it's the one that was hanging on by a thread. It's still alive and it's like, the other one is just dead, like dead. It's not coming back.
Yeah, head gone.
Head gone. Okay, that was zombie cat number 4, we'll say. All right. Are you doing anything with your movement or your... So you could actually move up to get in range of your friends right now?
Yeah, as long as I'm not provoking any attacks or anything.
You don't provoke the first one because of that benefit you have. Okay, so you can rush up to them, and that is going to be your turn. Zombie cat number 2... is going to snarl and try to intercept. With you, Haleth, is going to run and try to close, kind of like cross the distance like that, and has a 15 to try to hit you. Does that hit?
I'm a 16.
Okay, it's going to slash at you, and you're going to leap over it.
I don't think so.
And you're going to land. Snuffles, roll me a d6, please. Or actually, Caitlan, you can roll the d6.
She's got much better luck than I do.
It's true.
Well, my d6s. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna use the extra life d6 though. A 2.
All right, you are.
I just wanted to see if it adds my. My spellcasting.
Looks like you
No.
can cause spiritual
Looks like
1d6
no.
hit points. So you are going to be awake and alert again with 2 hit points.
Okay.
2 hit points.
So you are prone because you got knocked down, but you can stand up for half your action. This creature is right above you, or is actually, pardon me, he's 20 feet away, but will be there soon. What would you like to do?
If I am on the ground,
Yes.
I think probably best would be to get up and move to the side and start getting my bow out.
Okay, your bow is already out and ready, I'll say. It's strapped up. So you can take an attack if you'd like. If you prefer not to move, you can sacrifice your movement to do an aim, which will give you the ability to sneak attack on this attack.
That sounds better.
Yep, they added that. It's not in the core book. They added it in Tasha's Guide to Everything, and it is wonderful.
Okay, so then I'll stay on the ground and just take a shot from down there.
All right, shots.
Okay, ranged at +4. That's a 20.
Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural.
Okay. All right, so roll me damage.
Okay, so that's gonna be 17.
17 damage. Damn. That's much better than
That
your
was
last one.
much better than those ones I was rolling.
Okay, 17 points of damage. That is... All right, you were going to fire a shot directly into the side of this cat... Catastrophe. Right to the side of the Catastrophe. And you're going to hear... "Meow," as a puff of green tabby fur kind of like into the sky.
Sweet revenge.
And you're going to hear the sound of a cat hitting the ground and scrambling, hauling ass into the shadows.
As long as it's not hauling ass at me, that's okay.
No. All right. Caitlan, roll a d6. Are you doing anything else with your round? Do you have a bonus action?
I do have a bonus action, and I think it would probably be good for me to get to my feet.
Okay. So your bonus action, what are you using that for?
Just to, I guess, I can use it to dash, but I'm still prone, so...
You can use it, so you can use that to, so dash, you'd be able to move, I think, 15 feet?
Okay, so I'm going to move 15 feet away from the combat.
Okay, sounds good. So that would probably be further into the tunnel, which is closer to the Necromastiff, but still. It's away from the zombie cats. Nova, it is your turn. You're going to heal 2 hit points.
Okay, and I'll lay on hands to make that 18 total.
Okay, so you lick your wounds.
That's all I can do.
Does that take an entire action?
That's an action. Yep.
Okay, do you have any bonus action or anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right, the Necromastiff is going to see what is going on here. And is going to make a courage check, actually.
Until we meet again,
he says, and he's going to cast Dimension Door. And is going to vanish through a swirling portal of green miasma. Zombie cat number 3, the one that's almost dead, is going to charge Haleth and try to scratch her again. And is going to have a 16. Haleth, the zombie cat that you scratched, is going to deal you 6 points of piercing damage. And the Cataclysm... No, Catastrophe. Damn it. Is by himself. He is going to... oh, he's not by himself because Luna's right next to him. Yes. Yes, this is what he is going to do. You are right next to him. I need you to do me a favor and make me a Constitution check.
Okay. 18.
18, okay. So you are actually going to be fine from this. He's going to use his action. He looks down at you. This giant cat monster is going to start going... And he's going to fire a hairball directly at you that is covered in, like, goo and slime. And it's going to, like, bounce off your shield, because you said you had one.
Dude, it's on my back.
And you're going to smell just... Ooh, it's awful. It's awful, but you're okay. You're okay.
I'm holding it together.
You're holding it together. That is his action, because unwholesome spew is what the Radicalism had, so I gave him hairball.
So gross.
Top of the initiative now, we are with Hunter. Hunter, what are you doing?
Okay, it's still like 20 feet away, you said? From kind of where I'm sitting? Cool.
Yes. And quick reminder, if you are attacking it, you do need to make a wisdom save. Everybody.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna shoot my crossbow. Not my crossbow.
Make me a wisdom save.
Longbow. Okie dokie, that's going to be a 16.
16? Okay. That is fine. You can totally attack.
Sweet. Pew pew! That is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 to hit is gonna hit. Roll me damage.
Sweet. And separate, right? You want them separate?
Mm-hmm. Actually, if they're the same damage type, you can give them together.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. All right. You are going to see that another chunk of cats is dislodged from it that scramble into the darkness, and it gets a bit smaller.
Ooh.
So you've taken it down 2 notches right now. It's still coming, though. Do you do anything with your bonus action?
Because I'm kind of near... I'm near Nova and Snuffles. Well, Snuffles...
If you want to move into their... right up to them, you can.
Well, wouldn't I have...
Oh, yeah, you're right
I
on
did
top
a medicine
there. Do
check.
you have any damage taken?
No.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stay there because I'm in the cube, hopefully. So yeah, she's just gonna stay there and get ready to shoot.
All right, sounds
closer,
good.
so.
All right, if that's your action, then Luna, you have a zombie cat behind you and a catastrophe in front of you. What do you do?
I can't disengage and get away from both of them, can I?
Yes, you can. Disengage protects you from opportunity attacks completely, but it's your action.
That's fine. I can
Because
say
you
it's
can
my
shoot.
bonus action to pew pew.
All right, so make me another wisdom save looking at this monster again, because according to this, you have to do it every time you attack it.
That's okay.
However, this actually won't stop you from attacking it. It's a weird roll.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I
I
think you'll
rolled
be
a
okay.
14. I got a 21.
That's all you needed.
I'm good at wisdom. And we're gonna pew pew.
All right, go ahead. Pew pew.
12, please.
All right, 12 to hit, or that was 12
no.
damage.
Oh, sorry. So 21 to hit, and then 12 damage.
Yes. Pardon me. And
Radiant.
what was your? And you succeeded your wisdom save as well.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was the 21. Okay, so 12 damage.
Oh, hold on. No, you're absolutely correct. That was the 21. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm tired. Okay.
That's fine. You're tired.
Let's
You
try
worked
to
last
hit.
night.
I did. 19 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit as well.
Okay.
So, and you said you rolled 12 damage?
Yes, please.
Okay, so 12. A solid hit as your bow blows the side of some of this eldritch sludge out of the side of this being, and it's going to snarl at you. The zombie cat that chased you up is going to try to make an attack at you as it charges you. This is not an opportunity attack. It's just trying to hit you. And that is... Stop rolling. That is going to be a 15.
No, not quite.
Okay. It brings its zombie claws down the side of your shield. Also, hello to our friend Art Heart Studios in the chat. Hey, how's it going, buddy? You're in the middle of a cluster right now.
Yes.
All right. Haleth, it is your turn right now. You have rushed... now, when you rushed forward, you rushed over toward the catastrophe, right? Did you rush toward the catastrophe or your friends on the side? Tasha, you're Haleth.
Sure. I was trying to not be in danger, but also to get away from that stupid cat, and then it followed me anyways. So wherever looked like I could help without being like immediately attacked is what I was trying to do.
Sounds good. So that would have been likely over by your friends. In which case, I'm going to say, Caitlan, roll me a d6.
Okay. 4.
All right. Regenerate 4 hit points as the healing spirit licks your wounds. Haleth? Tasha?
Sorry, I'm taking how much?
4 hit points of healing.
Healing. Got it.
All right, so as you are over by your friends, there's a zombie cat behind you, as well as about 20 feet away from you is the catastrophe fighting with Luna.
Okay, I would like to get rid of this stupid zombie cat. I'm gonna try to attack it.
Okay, you can make your first attack. Go ahead.
Let's see what I got. That is 16.
16 will be a hit. Roll me damage.
Woo.
Are you doing flurry of blows?
Yeah, I better. Next one is a 22.
That's a hit.
And the next one is a 9.
The 9 will be a miss. And that's 9 with all your bonuses, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be a 11 damage.
Okay. 11 damage. Ooh, 1 sec. That was on the first one?
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be... Okay, actually, I'm going to say that the first one, you are going to snap it back. It is going to be lodged on some rocks nearby and is going to fall down dead because it failed its save, which means that your second attack can be against the other zombie cat that was on your tail.
Woohoo!
So that will be another hit. Roll me damage.
That will be 9 damage.
9 damage. All right, let me see if I can succeed this. I did not. All right, 2 more zombie cats are dead, including the one that was fighting you. There is only 1 zombie cat left, and it is the one that is engaged with Luna and the Catastrophe right now.
Got it.
All right, so that's good. Do you want to spend your movement to do anything?
If I can, I don't like. I assume I'm kind of within range of. What am I not within range of at this point?
You are 20 feet away from where Luna and the zombie cat are next to the Catastrophe.
I'll move so I can help Luna if that zombie cat's still around next time.
Okay, sounds good. So you rush up and are next to Luna. Snuffles, it is your turn, Snuffles. Oh, Caitlan, roll me a d6. And pre-roll for Nova, too, if you don't mind. Okay, heal 2 more points of damage, Snuffles. Actually, wait, Snuffles ran out of range.
I did, yes.
Okay.
All right, so...
No, yeah. I am going to take a shot at the last zombie cat that's there.
All right, sounds good. I like that zombies aren't immune to piercing in this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will have advantage on this if you choose to not move and aim.
Good. Okay, I'll need it. First roll was only a 9.
Yep.
The second roll is 14.
That's a hit. Roll me damage with sneak attack. I'm gonna need you to roll me that damage right meow.
That is
I hope it's rough.
13.
13 damage? Okay, hold on.
Oh, and FYI, Kelly just received 25 from Art Hard.
Oh, thank you so much, Art Hard! I didn't see a pop-up. What did you spend it on, buddy? I need to know what I can do with this. All right, but for that, that is going to slam into the zombie cat, which is going to fall. It's going to try to raise, and I just don't have quite enough constitution to do it, so it's going to sag down to the ground with an arrow in the back of its head. And Snuffles, do you have a bonus action you'd like to spend?
Yeah, I am going to dash back over to my group so we can all be so we're all closer together.
Sounds good. All right, so you're going to dash back over to your friends, which means you are entering the space, which means you regenerate those 2 hit points.
Okay,
it all comes back around. All right. Now we are down at Nova's turn. Nova, how many hit points do you get from Luna? Let's find out.
I did roll a 6.
You gain 6 hit points back.
Okay, so that brings me to 24.
24?
Okay, so we still have Catastrophe, right?
The Catastrophe is up. It is the only enemy still engaged right now.
All right, well, I guess I will attack that then.
Okay, I need you to
I
make
will
me a
pick
wisdom.
my great sword back up off the floor.
Okay.
And it was a wisdom save, you said?
It's a wisdom save to attack it, yeah.
16.
16 is enough. All right, you look at this horrible creature and bear down. It looks at you and one of its paws goes... A big fleshy Voltron is a weird look. I'm just saying, that's a weird vibe.
Question.
Yes.
I have 2 inspirations left that people have bought me.
Yes.
Can I add a 3rd die? Just to use them up because I think this is
I'll give you super
soon.
inspiration. That's dramatic. Art Hard has paid for drama mode. Drama mode engaged. Everyone speaks Shakespeareanly. How many nat 20s? How many nat 20s? Just one? Ah. All right, so rushing forward.
I wish it was all 3, but
that would be great.
Now, Christine.
Yes.
Were you smiting on this?
I can't. I have 3 spell slots and they've all been used.
Fair.
So everything got taken off of me because I died.
Okay.
So,
all right, so rushing forward.
Unfortunately, I have literally nothing I can do besides attacking now.
That's still a nat 20. Go ahead, make me an attack. Or make me damage.
14.
14 damage. That is enough. Good job. All right, you rush forward and slam into it, and there's another explosion of cat bodies. As another chunk of cats are freed from this. One of them is going to fly through the air, make eyes with you, and go and hit the ground and scramble off.
You're welcome.
This thing is definitely harmed. I would say it is less than half made of cats at this point. I mean, it's completely made of cats and slime, but it's only half as many cats, I guess I should say. All right, it is going to snarl down at you. And is going to try to make a wild blow attack at all of you who are present. So that's Haleth, Luna, and Nova. Okay, so, and this is just a one
And
hit.
Hunter, if I'm with Nova.
Yes, did you rush? No, you're back. You
Well, if
didn't
you're
rush
hitting
up to-
Nova, then Nova rushed up.
No,
yes,
Nova ran up
yeah,
to attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any. You know what? It's dramatic if I roll something else. That's dramatic. Okay, all of y'all are gonna get hit with this nat 20.
Oh shit.
Drama!
That's pretty dramatic. So that's hold on. That's 8. And that was 11. Okay. Each of you it's going to go and swipe you. You're all going to take 22 points of damage.
And I think that was the rest of my hit points. So I dropped directly to 0.
Let me do some math.
Okay. That is going to be that. And then it's going to use it is going to start to begin its up-chucking procedure again. Are any of you still up?
Hold up.
Yes. Barely.
It is going to attempt 2 more swipes at you.
I have
and
1 hit point.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Now we are at the top of the initiative again. Hunter, you are by yourself. Yeah, what do you do?
Massa. I'm gonna shoot. Shoot.
Sounds good.
Shoot. Do I have to make a wisdom save every time?
You have to make a wisdom save every time you try to attack this thing because it's so scary.
9.
9? That's fine. You are frightened, which means you
Okay.
cannot approach any closer to it.
And I get disadvantage on making attack rolls against it, right?
For frightened,
I think so. I think it's disadvantage.
Yeah, on ability check and attack rolls
Yeah.
while in line of sight. So you'll have disadvantage on the attack, but you can still attack.
Yeah. Oh, that's poopy. I got a nat 20 and a...
Does anybody want to donate $5 to make you not have rolled that nat whatever, not nat
I got
20?
a 5 for the second one. Come on, chat.
You can donate to yourself.
I could donate to myself. I'm gonna donate to myself.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you and call that a nat 20.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
So you got to do it right now. Go,
I know.
go.
I do you want me to roll the dice or donate?
I want you to roll the dice first.
Okay, I'll roll the dice first.
We've got theoretically 3 minutes left in game before I'm calling.
I know.
Because I have to set the example for all the other games.
Ellie, you can't TPK the dog party.
22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. All right,
and
you're going
I
to
will
slam
go.
in another burst of cats. Meow, flies through the air. This thing is definitely injured. Luna, it is on its last legs, I'm going to say. Its last mini cat legs. Do you have anything else you're doing with your action, Hunter?
That is it. That's what I can do.
Okay. Luna, make me a death save.
Okay.
Don't roll the 1.
Does anyone have any potions?
I think I actually still have 1 inspiration that I got at the very beginning.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to use it.
Do it. You might roll a nat 20 and wake up with 1 hit point.
Wow, that would be amazing. You know
That
what?
would be super dramatic.
Fine. Oh. There's my other
There we
one.
go. I don't know why the noise isn't playing now. It showed up. I saw it.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
Okay.
The dog character gets 0 HP. Do they play dead?
No, I actually got 2 10s.
You got 2
Yeah.
tens? All right. Oh, that's you are.
That's
I'm gonna say that you are gonna stabilize because that's dramatic.
Oh, thank you.
Haleth, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so what's left right now?
The catastrophe.
That's it.
That's it.
And it's looking pretty fucking weak, right?
It's looking pretty fucking. It needs some more damage.
And
but
who
it's
else is still standing?
You and Nova and Snuffles is down.
Snuffles,
no, Snuffles isn't down. Snuffles is across the room.
barely standing.
Okay.
So it's only Luna's down.
All right, this is it. I'm going at it.
Okay,
I
make
guess.
me a wisdom save to attack it.
Fucking got another choice here. All right.
Give me a wisdom save.
Just D20.
D20. Plus your wisdom, which should be pretty high.
13.
13, and that's with your wisdom plus proficiency because you're a monk?
Oh, 15.
All right, you will succeed. You may attack it as normal. I would suggest spending your last key point for Flurry of Blows.
Yeah. Let's do that.
And any other
nat
points
20.
you have.
First attack.
Okay,
nat
good,
20.
good. Bring it. More.
All right. Second attack. Oh, that'll be a hit. That's 17 plus stuff.
Okay, that's a hit. And give me your last one.
Last one it's a 12 plus. Should be 17.
So it's going to be 3 hits. So do me a favor. Roll the first one. Roll your damage dice twice. And let's see how much you do.
Okay, that is a good roll. That is...
So let's count them up. First damage.
14 damage.
Okay, 14 on the first one. Give me the next 2.
Not so good. 10.
10. Okay, so we're at 24. And...
Oh, and another, whatever the first number was.
Another 14. Did you roll your damage dice twice for the first hit? Because it's a crit?
No, that was 3 rolls. So one more of the second number.
So what did you roll on your dice?
I rolled 4 times. They were the same numbers twice.
Okay, so...
14, 14, 10, 10.
Okay, what do you add to your damage? Plus 4, plus 3?
Plus 3.
Okay, so... How'd you get 14 if you only had plus 3? What weapon are you using?
Sword.
So that's a D10?
No, I have a D6.
How are you getting 14?
I'm adding plus 5, plus 3.
Strength.
You don't... What
I don't know, I
you...
have plus 5, plus 3 written down.
Plus 5 is your to hit. Not your damage.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so your actual damage was... I guess you rolled a 5, 3... So you rolled a 6 on the first one, 6... And then you rolled a 10 on the next, which means that was... So 6, 6, 2, 2, I'm guessing?
That sounds right.
Okay, so 8 plus 11... 10, so 21 points of damage.
Woo.
Total. Cool. All right, you are going to start slashing this thing to ribbons, knocking cats out of it left and right. Cats are flying through the air. They're definitely swearing at you in Cattish. And Snuffles, it's your turn.
All right. How far away am I from it?
You are 30 feet away from it.
30 feet. Okay, I will stick with bow then. I guess wisdom save. Wisdom save 17.
That's plenty.
And attack is 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is damage of 3.
3 damage. Okay. And if you aimed, you could add sneak attack to that.
Here, we'll add sneak attack to that.
Yeah.
So another 7, so that is 10 total.
10 total is what I need. The final arrow flies across, breaking all of the arcane gunk that was loosened by your allies and Hallis flurry of blows. There's an explosion of cats raining from the sky. It is literally raining cats, not dogs, across the area. All of these cats scramble cat-acidly across the floor, running into the darkness. And the battle is won. Congratulations. You did it.
Yay!
You lick your wounds, wake your friends, head back to the village, and, while you're there, receive your reward. You're owed some favors by the various cat guilds across the city. Gullet Cove is safe once again, and the cats, once they are through licking their own wounds, regroup in an attempt to go and take on the Rat King, Moratti, and rid the town of evil. In the meanwhile, though, you're all treated to a deluxe steak dinner with all of the trimmings, as well as all the toilet water you can drink.
Yay!
Congratulations,
Cheers.
Gullet Cove is saved once more. And it was all thanks to you on your animal adventures. All right.
Amazing.
So that was Animal Adventures, The Secret of Gullet Cove, for the first game of Extra Life. If you're tuning in right now for the first time, this is a 3-day-long marathon that we are running with basically, we're on Pacific time, so every 4 hours starting at 8 a.m., so 8 to 12, 12 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12. Pacific time is a new game. We have 11 games happening this weekend from Dork Tales. Today was this fantastic game from Steamforged Games. It's a really good game. I wish we had copies of it to give out. Maybe I'll get some for November's Extra Life because we do this twice a year. This is all going toward the Extra Life charity, which raises money for the BC Children's Hospital under the Children's Miracle Network. Help sick kids, play some games. It's pretty great. Thank you, everyone who donated. And players, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Did you have fun with this?
Yes.
Oh,
good.
yes.
It was so fun.
This was so much fun. I love being a dog.
It's so good. So
All right.
we have so many great games this weekend that you should tune in for. But I'll talk about those in a minute because right now, if you donated more than $5, you have a chance to win in our raffle. And this is a compounding raffle, right? So throughout the weekend, it's just you go on the list until you win, right?
Well, I was originally doing just per game so that the people who donate in that game have a better chance then of winning something because you are in a
While they're
smaller
there.
group.
That's
is
true.
my thought.
Let's do that, but also keep a list of everybody who's donated, and we'll do the grand prize for the dice from Norse Foundry.
I am actually doing that. I'm keeping it
Oh, you're
organized
so-
by game, date, amount, who they donated to,
I don't
etc.
even
So
know
I have all
why
the info
bother.
there.
Christine's got it. Christine's got it.
Christine's
I know
This is-
how to do this shit.
This is
Now-
why she's the executive.
Now, I think we need some hearts out in the chat, guys. Hearts out in the chat.
Hearts out in the chat.
Let's do a drum roll here while we pick.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Hearts out in the chat.
Hearts on the chat.
Let's
Come on,
go.
chat.
Oh, hearts
Come
in the
on,
chat.
Hearts.
Hearts in the
Hearts.
chat, guys. We need some hype.
Hearts. Like that?
All right. And the winner is Bongmaster.
Bongmaster!
Congratulations!
All right, so Bong, here is the deal, buddy. What does he win?
Ooh, that is a good question. One momento.
So,
You mentioned something about our friends. Did we get something for this Extra Life?
we did not get something from this. So we
Okay.
have PDFs for one of the role-playing games. We have the one for the last slot.
Okay.
So this is probably going to be a
Um,
video game.
Yes. So let me just pop all the Steam codes into the randomizer,
All right. So, Bong,
and we will
here's
find
the
out
deal.
what you get.
If you already have this game, reach out to me and we'll see what we can do for you, okay? Because I know you play a decent amount of games, right? So, which game?
You are receiving a Steam code for Yakuza 3.
Ooh,
nice
All
game.
right. So PM me or I will PM you because I mean it's you, Bong. I know you from our Discord and from Infinite Monkey Tales. So we will reach out and I will get you the Steam code so you can play this game and enjoy yourself. For anybody else who
so-
wants to.
Just a reminder for everybody else, come to the other games, donate with our menu to affect what happens in the game. If you donate an amount that's over $5, we'll get you an entry into the giveaway for that game.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So, folks, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We're going to go offline for a few minutes to go prep for the other game. So, we are about to go into, let's see, game 2 for today is our good friend Bunny Hearted is coming and running mobile frame Firebrands, which is like a Gundam style game where we are going to be doing a lot of really crazy stuff. And then be sure to come back tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific, where Natasha down in there, Haleth, is going to be running a game about time travelers and the trouble they get into. And my character will hopefully have an accent by then that works. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got games going all weekend. And we look forward to having you here. Thank you so much for supporting us on Extra Life. And is there anything else? Did anybody want to say anything on the way out? Where you can find each other? Where we can do stuff? I am so hungry right now.
Me too.
Me too.
Go get breakfast there, Kelly.
I will in just a sec. But Dale, thank you so much for appearing. I know that you've had a really busy time because you are raising a son now. So that's a thing. Congratulations.
I'm gonna go see how he's doing.
Yep, and I know that the BC Children's Hospital has a special place in your heart because of that. So thank you so much for appearing here, Dale. I really appreciate it. Tasha, thanks for being here and for running games tonight. You can find Natasha on Natasha Tuskovich's Designs.
For more sugar.
Or Sugar Designs.
She doesn't design anything.
Design some poop. Caitlan, you can find over at Petite Medic on basically any platform.
Medics are sold.
Yeah. How much does a Petite Medic go for? Because we're raising money. All right, I'm going to de-dog myself.
Figure that out.
I have
All right.
re-dogged myself.
Aww.
I'm not going to say anything to that. All right, you can find Robin on Second Gen Gamer. You can find Christine on Lady Liliana. And as always, I'm with Dork Tales because this is what I do. So, folks, we will be back in 20 minutes for the next game. So don't go anywhere. We're going to hop offline, and then we're going to come back offline so that our games are separated. Love you very much. Thank you for supporting Extra Life. And go take a look at what we can do, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.